Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar, and welcome back to another unofficial H3 waiting room. We have a couple things, but not a whole lot to talk about today, but kind of a lot if you think about it really, because what we're going to be looking at is AB responding to everyone and everything. But I'm not going to be able to get to everyone and everything because his response to Milhouse was like 5 hours. So I want to focus on the BanEmmaPanda because he's the real. I was thinking about. I was gonna try and find that image of AB as Spider-Man, like in the Spider-Man costume for. Because I have. Did he not wear a Spider-Man costume at some point? I was gonna get that, like an image of that to use for the thumbnail, and then make Bad Empanada look like the Green Goblin, because I was trying to think of different ways that I could edit them together, and I was trying to think of what would be Bad Empanada's Green Goblin mask, but then I realized that he just is the Green Goblin mask. But we'll get to that in just a little bit. What we're gonna get to first? No, literally. WAB, WAB. You just have to say it like that, WAB. But these kind of were some things that I mean, I don't know why AB has become kind of so centered in a lot of this. Like he's just a member of the crew. Keep your insults directed. But let's see what Denim's had to say. I haven't heard this yet. I saw the headline and I was like, "Oh no, this is breaking news."
You want funny things, I'll give you stuff to laugh about, dude. I've got a lot of jokes about you. And if that's the road you want to take, we can go down that road, man. We can go down that road. You don't want the smoke, man. You don't. I mean, you seem to think insulting people is really funny. I'm sure you'll find the same. I'm sure you would find it just as funny if, people did it to you too, right?
Why did you pause the video? Just let it play. You're not even saying anything. Was this a threat? This feels like when you're a kid and you're like roasting somebody. You said something to somebody and then they just go, I could come back twice as hard. Do you really want that to happen? It's like, okay. Oh no. Is she threatening to sue him too? What would she sue him for?
I don't know.
I just don't even. I'm just genuinely confused as to what that was. Honestly, maybe that didn't even need to get clipped. But I guess that was probably the peak of her content.
Gaslit yourself into thinking you're the victim. I can't tell you shit. And I have lost absolutely no respect. I've lost all respect I had for him. To be quite honest. I have lost absolutely all respect for him.
Even if you guys were like collaborators in some way, interpersonally or professionally, respect really isn't the end all be all. Like you're not my father. You're not my mother. You're not somebody that really. You're not a business partner. Why would I need your respect? And honestly, What is this even in reference to? Does she say?
Especially after he said that, like,
Okay.
he really can't say whether or not the tier list was anti-Semitic or not.
I like that it's not. I've lost all respect for you based on this kind of like vague statement. It's not even like a that was definitely anti-Semitic. He's just like, I don't know. It's been pushed both ways. You know, it's a tipping scale.
That's like the ultimate go fuck yourself. You're just seeing him clearly now? No, I saw him clearly before. But I didn't want to add to the dog pile.
Literally.
You know what I mean? Because he was somebody I considered a friend of mine. And I saw everybody ripping him apart, and I tried reaching out to him in private, and he lied about it. So
She did let the video of BanEmmaPanda play about Giardia because Ethan said she's a bitch. Yeah, I mean, she is petty, that's for sure. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to talk about is I don't necessarily want to watch this right now. If we have time at the end, maybe I'll pull it back up. But go check out Love's channel if you guys haven't, because he's been doing some pretty good content, and this video was honestly pretty funny. I don't know how he was involved in two different accidents that he actually wasn't involved in. Like, all he was involved in was getting the footage. You know, content creator through and through. But I guess that is the joy of just doing like IRL streams where you drive around. He just always has it prepped, ready to go. Footage peak, looking clean, only slightly obscured. But again, the beginning of this is about like 5 hours. And honestly, I don't care about what Milhouse has to say. We're gonna skip around a few points that were kind of key because I was listening. I did already skim it a little bit, but really, it's just weird because I think BanEmmaPanda, give him all the to give him any credit at all, I think will at least try and make his points like they'll be based on his actual opinions or statements or whatever. They might be completely like fucking transmuted and changed and manipulated to fit his narrative, but it's better than just going like about like I feel like interpersonal attacks are just so weird, and like if you want to attack him on like if you wanted to attack AB and be like, oh, he's not saying enough, whatever. Obviously, attack's a little bit heavy. That's a little bit of a loaded word, but what I just mean is if you want to come at AB for like his opinions, that's one thing. But I understand why he got like upset when Mike from PA was saying that he was a disgrace to his culture, a disgrace to his people, and then Milhouse was like, no, you are. Like, come on, man. Where's the brotherhood? Where's the camaraderie? But anyways, this is the first little bit that I thought was kind of funny. But then we'll get into some more serious
talking about
topics,
Palestine all the time. But for the record, first of all, I'm not trying to have a competition with numbers. But okay, it's my first week on YouTube. Let's see where it goes. He had 1,200 views and he was flexing on me. But God bless. Okay, so hello, Crispy. We good?
Hey, Hilton.
Hey, Hilton. Thank you for the 5 gifted.
Thank you so much.
Hey, I really like your shirt. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hilton. That's so kind of you.
Okay, first, let's talk about the veneers. You ready? Let me take them out. The Saban veneers. Ah. Excuse the spit.
You're exposing yourself.
I know, I'm exposing myself. And there's the top veneers. And now look at that. There you go. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Not that I would have a problem with veneers, but if I got veneers, they would be a lot whiter than my natural teeth. I'll tell you that. But I do have to admit the BBL is real. The BBL is real. I love you guys. Oh, thank you, Queen.
Queen J. Ray,
I love you
thank
guys.
you.
Old 46-year-old Jewish woman. I'm so supportive of you both. You always have a place in my home. Oh, thank you so
That
much.
is so sweet. Thank you so much.
I knew it. What do you mean there? Make fun of your teeth. I'm so envious of how white they are. What's your secret? Zoom whitening. I've got him whitening at the dentist a few times. You've only shaved your teeth down, right?
So he admits to the BBL. But here, let's try and hear them out for at least 1 point, I guess.
You're way too late to the party.
I don't know if I should still put it out.
Nope.
I'm very proud of my wife
No.
for the work she's put in. It's very scary. Boxing's very scary. And
Hold on, bro.
she
But honestly, look,
was,
Lena's a coward. What she's been doing with AB on the show is unacceptable. I feel bad seeing her here, but she's like looking all like adorable, having a good time, like
And
doing
she looks
doing
awesome.
boxing. She's
She's
smiling.
doing really
Like
well.
they took away, bro. Like they really took away something big from her, man. Like that whole walkout, her walking out to like thousands of screaming fans would have been an extremely memorable moment for her. It was for AB. She would have had like an epic walkout song. She could have had like an Arabic song out there, like repping her people. Like it's just fucked, man. All that work, all that time.
You guys want to see her robe? Should I show them? Should I do the premiere of the robe?
My gosh, it's never going to be shown.
Yeah, well,
otherwise, I
we're still
guess.
getting it. It's still coming in the mail.
I know, but I'm not going to be wearing it, so.
But you never know. I don't know. Do we do this? Do we show the robe?
Or we can just show it when it does come in.
But this is pretty
Oh, I
important.
didn't see this part actually.
Okay.
No?
All right,
Go
you
for
ready
it.
for us? The Zionist supporters? You want to see Lena's robe? You guys ready?
Oh, thank you. I'm going
But code 26 just
Thank you so much.
You ready now? I want to see it. Okay, you guys want to see? There's the front.
We love you too, Emco. Thank you.
There's the front right there. It says Lena Ayad has the Palestinian flag and the Lebanese flag. You want to see the back? No one has seen this yet, by the way. This is Free Palestine.
Yeah.
No one has seen this. This was before any content comp. This was before anything. Yes, I know. Me further pushing my Zionism. Yep.
Fake news. They actually just faked that for the clout. Come on, guys. We can see right through this. Here, I did make a few. Just too. This thing is so long. I think that's the biggest issue.
Claim is that I'm saying that Arabs need to be more perfect, and I shouldn't think that way because fuck what people say. But you're trying.
I would hope that his apartment has thick walls, but yes, being AB's neighbor would be fun if not.
To appease an audience who wants me to be perfect, wants me to be their perfect Arab. Is that
Not necessarily perfect. He said bare minimum, but at the same time, he's saying.
But I'm saying, but they want me to be perfect. They want me to be perfect.
No, he said he doesn't want you to be perfect. He just wants you to do the bare
I know
minimum.
he's saying, I know that, but I'm saying though, overall, he's telling me that he wants me to oppose, like he wants me to appease the people on Snark who want me to do everything. They want me to be perfect.
Yeah.
They want me to be a better
to
Arab.
do things how they think it should be done.
Yeah, but which means be a better Arab.
Yeah.
And he's saying, I'm giving you a chance to be a better Arab to these people who want you to be a better Arab. That is his third dunk. It may take some time because it took me a time. It took me time to fucking, dude, the irony is killing me. Are you guys seeing what I'm saying? Are you seeing what I'm fucking saying?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. What is this?
W's for all the positive
I think
people in
people
chat.
are
I see you. I know what you're doing.
Has there been a moment when I was like, yes, AB, go AB? Was there a moment I said that?
Oh, this.
People are
Oh,
just
no,
gonna-
no, no, ignore that guy. Ignore that guy. No, you're good. You're good. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. People are just going to interpret
I hooked up with
things
that
the way
guy's
they
mom a
want
while
to.
ago.
And whatever. Do what you want.
Um,
I have no control over how people
fucking zap his
interpret
ass.
things.
Zap, hit it. Let me zap him. I hit him. He's gone. Anyways. This is my favorite. The irony's gonna fucking kill me. It's so much. It's like irony upon irony. Like the whole thing is like, this is the best they could come up with. When I'm defending him in the first place, I'm like, people are misrepresenting you, and I'm defending you. And then they twist it to say that I'm saying all Arabs are barbaric. And then the next layer is like, we're Arab. We shouldn't have to prove our Arabness. We shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to do this. We shouldn't have.
It goes back to iDubbbz and what he did with Sam Hyde in the Circle of Irony or whatever. Yeah, I really don't like the Do Not Worry podcast. It's not that it's... I guess it's just not for me, you know. The stuff that I've seen that is involving the topics that I enjoy have been lackluster, to say to you know, be as kind as possible. But that's why I honestly didn't understand how AB made it through a whole episode, and he was able to like double the time too.
While
Quantum
they're mad
underscore
at me
Fork
for
just
not being
gifted
the
5
perfect
subs.
Arab, I'm going to die of irony. It is going to kill me. I'm going to die.
Thank you, Quantum.
Thank you, Quantum.
Okay, the internet, you know, both people on Reddit, on Twitter, and you know, Mike from PA, my fave.
I also agree that the Circle of Irony was stupid. Sam's humor is really easy to pick up on because once you realize that it's just I'm fucking with you, you never get to be in on the joke. Once you understand that, that's when you get it. Because he's always just fucking with you. And he obviously holds very fucked at least you can at least say that he's at least promoted very fucked up beliefs, even if he doesn't support them personally, which it's been, I feel, at least like subtly hinted to throughout all of his jokes. You know, they always say that every joke is layered with a hint of truth. And when you know, Sam Hyde talks about how, you know, he talks about the Indian workforce, we can kind of see that he might actually think these things, even if he's just trying to be a little ironic. But regardless of what side you take, he's still gonna fuck with you on it. But that's besides the point, anyways.
From PA. They've come up with this.
Sorry, I'm a little
He's been watching our
tired
videos
today.
too. Like he's been implementing. Like when I say Habibi, I'm doing Habibi Kamena. When he translated Mike from PA using AI into Arabic, I've done that to Ethan multiple times on Twitter. Those things went viral. So
I thought that too.
So,
Actually.
yeah, AB, I know you're watching. I know you're watching the
That's pretty
content, man.
funny.
I'm glad to
Can't
inspire
lie.
you a little bit. And in his next video, he's gonna be all spicy and shit. He's gonna be like cursing out the BanEmmaPanda, which also I think that maybe is a little bit inspired by this. But I was inspired by Ethan back in the day, so he might just be inspired by Ethan. It's a whole loop of inspiration at this point.
He got me, guys. That's right. I did learn Habibi from him.
I know, Mike,
never
it's
used.
Habibi.
I learned Habibi. Like it's probably the most common word I used on day to day. Yes.
No, but also he's saying I didn't know that. He said he did a video where he translated someone doing it
Oh, yeah.
from
You're
English
right.
to
He is the
Arabic.
first person to use AI online.
Did you get that from him, maybe?
I did.
Confess.
I did.
Repent.
He made me. And here's the funny thing. If what he's arguing is true.
Even if here's my argument, even if that was true, they were all kind of buddy or whatever. He would know that AB spoke at least somewhat kindly of him. You know what I mean?
True. What does it say? What does that say if I'm a fan? And but
Yeah, he already knows that he knows who he is and doesn't think poorly of him.
but there's no indication that I'm a fan. What does this say? Are you implying that I'm watching you and rooting for you, even though I can't say it?
Or maybe they're trying to imply that you watch and you see the criticism, but even though you see the that's why they're criticizing you more harshly, because you see it and you're not acting on it. That's my most charitable explanation.
That would be crazy. Is that what you're saying?
Trey in the YouTube chat said he thinks you learned Arabic from him.
I wonder if there's any kind of signal I can give you that I'm rooting for you. Perhaps defend you, even though all you've done is talk shit about me.
I hear Rocky clawing. Let me.
That would be crazy.
My father's disappointed in me. My friends and family are disappointed in me. I'm not allowed to go back to
Okay, gangs. Anthony understands that you defended him from the Reddit. His problem was with the phrasing "Zionists love you" as an example. Bro, he prefaced that section by saying this Israeli misrepresented me to make me look bad. He literally was saying the same fucking shit. He was saying the same fucking shit.
because I'm shunned.
See, but the reason I know that a lot of this isn't important is because regardless of what AB says, they're not going to care because he is a true red-blooded American. He's, you know, he stands up for the country. Where the fuck is it? Was it 4 minutes?
Oh, sorry that you have some PTSD. And I've changed my mind about PTSD.
Oh, why did they donate and you change your mind?
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over. Listen, we had a rough couple of months, but it don't matter. They want to get down and dirty? Don't forget who the fuck we are. You understand me? We're the baddest motherfuckers out there. You know why? Because we're Americans, cocksuckers. Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with? Stop with the fucking whining. Stop with the Russians on Facebook. I don't give a fuck. Worry about yourself. Keep your eyes open and get the fuck off Snapchat and fucking Twitter, cocksucker.
And I understand they live in Lebanon, so it's like they have a reason to criticize America. And if you are a proud supporter of the American nation, with all of its flaws that we need to change, but united we can change it. I think that it's understandable that these people might dislike you. But that also means that it's not necessary for you to prove yourself to them. Like, you can prove yourself to the audience through your words. I prove I'm an idiot every day. And that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles.
Right? Look, soldiers don't deserve it. Individual, it's the system. You got to blame the system, okay? America has a system.
That up.
I mean, look, obviously there are some assholes who volunteer and who want to go fucking kill people and they get PTSD and they deserve it. But a lot of people also just join the military because they don't have a choice because their government has abandoned them. They can't get an education. They can't get healthcare. So they think by joining the military is the only way for them to.
There's people who go and they kill people and they get PTSD and they deserve it. Most of the time, getting PTSD is like, not even most of the time. I mean, it's a trauma response. But what I was going to say is like, I feel like in a war setting, it's very much like it comes from the understanding. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how they're going like the ones with like that's even worse than what Frogan said. He's saying the ones with PTSD deserve it. Like, come on, man.
Dent in society.
And I guess there are some that don't, that are just like, ah, no, the Japanese are still coming. I see them on the horizon. And that's terrible, but again, I mean, you blame the country, not the countrymen. That's kind of that's the brass tacks
in their lives, and then they
We're going to use as many
end up being
phrases as
sent
we
to
can
war, and then they end
today.
up seeing shit that they don't want to see. So also, we got to blame systems and not just individuals. Sorry, go on. I interrupted you.
No, it's fine.
What is 07?
And Walker sent $5 Canadian and said Dr. Luazi Lushaba said being reasonable is to be white, as anything outside colonial logic is often dismissed as irrational and illegitimate. Exactly, by the way. They apply this logic to everyone.
And yeah, so
I know, it's almost like that was my point, that people are trying to do that to you. And I'm saying I will continue to fight that narrative. Crazy. It's insane in the membrane.
So let me read that.
Yeah.
Said being reasonable, Dr. Luazi Lushaba. Okay, awesome. And Walker, thank you for so many Canadians, by the way. $5 Canadian. We have lots of Canadian viewers. We love you all.
Ornyan sent 8 Saudi Reals and said, you got chimp clip.
Wait. He's saying you should show empathy to people who are forced into the military? That's interesting. That is interesting. AB defends the IDF. That's a snark clip. No, I'm defending Hila.
ما حدا قدك Anthony got
Yeah.
chimp.
Hila, the the person that BanEmmaPanda was cosplaying killing in a game?
Yeah. Thank you.
Harley, hey Harley.
Wait, even if you don't like Ethan and Ela, are you? Let me ask you that. Haters, are you guys okay with that? Wait, let me ask you that. Are you guys okay? Oh, son of a... Are you guys okay with BanEmmaPanda cosplaying that he was killing Ela in a video game?
See? Yes.
Really?
Bro, yes.
That's crazy. I can't believe that. Wow. I can't believe I'm seeing some yeses on YouTube.
Yeah, anybody saying yes is absolutely just completely. I don't even know. Is your brain completely deprived of oxygen? Even him, like, I'll just never get over that in the clip of BanEmmaPanda playing the game as the like Hamas fighter, he literally goes like, "What's the point of this? What am I supposed to be doing?" Like in the fucking video, he acknowledges that it makes no fucking sense that even the game even exists, but he's doing it just to be like malicious and you know, cruel to Israelis. Come on now.
That is fucking wild. Ban them all? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna ban it. I'm gonna start banning at the end. That's what I said. I said I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let these people hear me out, and then I'm gonna fucking. How is that a joke? People are arguing that's a joke. Wait. So when I'm defending an Arab, BanEmmaPanda is able to grab his titties and say, "Oh, you said all anti-genocidal Arabs are barbaric," and cry and send his army of pussies to attack. But it's okay for him
empathy, okay,
to say, "I'm going to kill a mother," to cosplay killing a woman. That you're okay with that? I don't even gotta say mother. I'm gonna say a woman. That's okay. You guys okay with that? That's a joke. Goku raid? Oh, thank you, Goku. Oh, Goku Naro raid? Yo, shout out. What's up, fam? Goku Naro. He had to eat a shoe because I caught him on stream saying that if the content cop was about Ethan, he'd eat a shoe. I'm kidding. That's not. I'm definitely not the only one that noticed that. But that was funny that I tuned into your stream for a second. That's what I saw. Hey, AB half Palestinian here. These freaks have no soul. I mean, dude, like they're so triggered by everything. They're mad that AB that Ethan said that.
I don't often, when I'm confused, accidentally refer to myself in the third person.
They're mad that AB that Ethan said that Ethan referred to all the Arab countries or whatever as Arabs. Like, if you disagree with that, explain you have a problem with that, why that's wrong. But when it comes to saying that, okay, they're okay with pretending to kill Ela in a video game. I can't. My brain is like not connecting. My brain is not fucking connecting with what the fuck these people are saying. Yeah, what's the funny part if it's a joke?
I think everybody has unlocked AB unlocked a new level of AB. If we think about it, it's like when Goku went from Super Saiyan 1 to Super Saiyan 2. He's learning about his next form. Even this isn't the peak.
You're good. Okay. Mm-hmm. What's the joke?
Said, yeah, our Harley. Said, hey, Anthony, Noor, and Karim, nice to see you all together again. Thank you for continuously supporting Palestinian families.
Thank you for putting together that fundraiser. I mean, you're helping Mohsen single-handedly, so you're the best, Harley.
Wait, there are new ones.
Cert sends £10. Happy Friday, all. Big love from Ireland.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Dan Ahmed sends $2. Looking beautiful. We read that one. I think we're caught up, right? Yeah, I think we're caught up. So
No, dead.
No, Lizzie Rosa sends 14. Czar. Next, AB will get a tattoo of Lena's face on his arm. Dina
oh my god, I'm gonna get a tattoo of my wife. What a fucking creep. I'm a weirdo if I was to do that. That's insane. Fucking got me, man. How much was that super chat to say that? Ha, AB's gonna get a tattoo of his wife next. That's crazy.
That's why I'm always just so perplexed so befuddled, so confused. How people just can keep like levying criticism when the criticism is stuff like that. Like he's gonna get a tattoo of his wife next. You know that's telling me you should. I would never get a tattoo of my wife because my parents got divorced. Why would you do that's so weird. What if you guys break up? Like, what are you still in high school?
Read that one. Oh, I think make sure.
There's new ones.
Oh, there's new ones at the bottom.
Yeah, Yeet the Rich sent 10.
Oh my God, Russ! Thank you for $500 dono. Yo, thank you, Russ. You're too generous. Holy shit! Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You really don't have to do that. AB loves his wife. Fucking gay. That's what chat said.
Why are you ignoring the real victim of the Nakba, Ethan Klein?
Exactly. And Cadenza sends $2. You can tell he's forcing himself to yell. He is. He's trying. He's trying to do some do not worry. Which hey,
I want to be just like you. I want to be like
Not
you.
Adiel Ngabo Rutabana sends $5 Canadian.
Do I have Lena's
Ethan
name
says that
tattooed?
Arabs
No, I want to get it though. I have my mom, dad, brother, and sister, and my grandma. But I do want to add Lena.
created Zionism by being angry about Zionism. Hamorakis, aka Abdullah, sends Arabs create racism by being angry about racism. Exact.
I said that. That's crazy. I wonder if these people know that I was the president of the Arab Student Union. And before they say, oh, but that was so long ago, I'm still in a group chat called the President's Club with all the former presidents of the Arab Student Union. Yeah. And you know who was in that chat? The fucking mayor of Dearborn. Crazy.
Why are you being...
I saw somebody made a post. Because I get you're joking. You're getting tattoos. What are you doing? What's that doing for Palestine? But I saw someone made a post. Apparently, Amazon's on the BDS list. So, Twitch, as a subsidiary, should fall under, like, the boycott. And they not only work on Twitch, their fans give money to Twitch, which would then give a cut to Amazon. And so it's very... And I saw someone else go like, well, it's like and they were just saying what the excuse they're going to use, what other people are going to use is, and it's like, well, Twitch isn't profitable, so it's actually not making Amazon any money. And it's like, oh, that's so much better.
You're making Zionists want to bomb you more. Thomas Jerome Newton sends 5,500 CLP and says, Jemayelistas. Jemayelistas like loner box everywhere. Jemayelistas. Oh my god.
That's a good one. I'm gonna start using that.
Jemayelistas. We'll get two more. Mireya94126 sends $5. So which did...
I haven't seen that subreddit post. Someone, if that's real, that's pretty funny. They should get in contact with Tom and be like, Tom, these are the people you need to talk to now. Get all the brands. I feel like I have been seeing more ad placements on the show, which is a plus. Need me some gamer subs, you know what I mean?
Did AB choose being a piece of shit or being a dumbass? Love to the crew, so good to see y'all back. EU Watson sends £10. BanEmmaPanda gives them the same energy back and they can't take it. And Queen Kit sends a...
Oh yeah, that totally describes us. Definitely not BanEmmaPanda. Definitely.
$10 super chat just to be supportive.
Whoa, Chad.
Thank you so much. And FT Jan sends $5. Glad to see most of the crew back together. Karim, Simps, rise up.
Chat says, why don't you say something about Lona? Why don't you say something about Lona? Really? Really? What happened last time you guys got me worked up and I said something about Lona? Then what happened? Then y'all love to clip it and use me and try to start problems for me, right?
Oh, here, let me see if I can find it then. If it's that recent.
And that wasn't enough either. That wasn't enough either. Then you guys made up a narrative that I was forced to apologize. Okay.
Here's the post. I got Ethan whitelisted. Drama. I'm going to be intentionally vague here and to avoid this being traced back to me. I work at a marketing agency that has an influencer marketing division. Basically, we handle deals, create content, and manage relationships between brands and influencers. Lately, I've been quietly singing my praises to colleagues in the department about redacted. This morning, an account manager reached out for more context. They were reviewing a potential deal between one of our major clients and a sales rep representing Redacted. Because I have talked about him, the manager messaged me. After I shared my approval, the decision was made to officially classify Ethan and his affiliates as brand safe. That means we've whitelisted them. I don't know the specifics of the deal that was being considered, but I can say with confidence that the brands we represent are far from small. Another important note is that people in the marketing industry really like to talk, so this will definitely have a ripple effect. Also, if anyone else is in a similar position to me, the advice I would give you is focus on how Ethan energizes his audience against phobic behaviors. Brands are really interested in being adjacent to those speaking out against those things. Note, if a mod wants to DM for verification, I can provide proof. Whoa. No way. Crazy. It was pretty good. Yeah, it's a copy pasta. Makes sense. It read like one.
Time back to the video, folks. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are insane. We cannot do this without you.
I told you guys I'm never going to talk about a guest on my personal shit. I told him, I messaged him. I said, I'm sorry for what I said. I said, I don't agree with your politics, but I should have never said that, and I apologize. That's it. And he was receptive to my apology. That's where it starts. That's where it ends.
I work in marketing, and let me tell you, we don't speak to each other. Well, I work in marketing, and let me tell you, we do. We all work in marketing.
Ellen, I saw the emote in Discord, but I'm not sure I can add an animated
GIF?
emote for you.
Who can I believe online? Is Ethan even real? Is he just AI? Is this one AB or is this one AB?
Oh, we'll look into.
Apologizing to a genocide supporter, chat says. I love it. That's what you got out of it. I love that. That's what you got out of it. I'll tell you one thing we do agree on. There's one thing we definitely agree on. He's thinking that BanEmmaPanda is a fucking caveman. That's what we think, that he looks like a fucking caveman.
To that.
Is that shit we should just do the W?
I'm gonna go back to the video because we're getting some more chats.
Yeah.
We'll catch up to them in a second.
Enough. You want to say I'm a piece of shit for where I work? Say whatever the fuck you want. When the moment you twist something like this, especially when it's being defending an Arab, it shows how fucking disingenuous you are.
Stop saying you're defending me, bro. Like, he's really using. Like,
I hope you see the nice comments too, AB. Sheesh. I feel like you only read the bad ones. No, but I'm sorry. I do read the good ones. Today's stream is a little different. I'm acknowledging some stuff that's been built up. Stop saying I'm defending you. Okay, bro. You haven't seen me. You haven't seen me come at you. Trust me.
Defending
As I
this
said,
guy.
the energy would be a lot different.
Guys, like, bro, you're the one who said I seem barbaric and I'm a great Zionists love me because I'm barbaric and I'm giving a bad image to Arabs. You said that, so
I wish I had hotkeyed the timestamp where he said that. He started all this by saying there was a Israeli guy was translating him wrong out of context. I really wish I fucking had it so I could always refer back to it.
Don't take the credit for defending me, AB. I refuse to give it to you. You don't.
Oh no, ethanol. That's a great name. People should start using that.
Get no credit for it. You just clarified what I said, but you're not defending me at all.
And shame on you, and shame on anyone who believes it. And clip this, say I'm triggered, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Just don't act like you give a fuck about Palestine. You care about internet drama, and that's. To be real, I hope we're cool. I know I'm not always nice. Who talking? Me and you? I love you, dude. What are you talking about? AB, I think for the $5 donut. AB, generally you are still in the right here. Hopefully you can feel confident and at peace with the fact that you are morally and factually correct in this. I gotta say, guys, it's been a long.
There was
one
one moment
so,
from this that I saw that I did like, but then I think we're gonna skip to the bad empanada part just so I don't linger too long. Where was it? It was when he was in the car. Yeah, there we go.
Clear. Oh, that AC works so much better with this green screen behind me. Just funnels it straight to me. It feels fucking amazing.
Great.
Who all agreed, and we all felt a bit of catharsis seeing Israelis getting a small taste.
Oh shit. Delete me from this conversation.
Of their own medicine after they butchered people for months, women, children, and yes, men. So again, you don't like that, AB? I get it. You think it makes the Arabs look like barbarians? I don't know. Maybe it makes us look fucking human. Maybe it makes us look fucking human to have a fucking emotional gut reaction to some.
Yeah, and I mean, again, as wild as that was, I wasn't even criticizing you for that.
Just do solo react.
I do have a solo react, so but you guys are still kind of blocked.
Just select your clip ونزله لتحت.
Oops.
Nope.
Yeah, this is where he does.
I'll just do a Spider-Man thing.
react used to be تحت.
Let me try to catch it here. Look, it's not working, guys.
خلاص مسابقة بيصير.
I don't know if you'll see this clip. I want to say shit. Like also, all right, fuck it. Milhouse, like AB. I don't know, like if you're afraid of like saying something about it, I'm not gonna fucking come after you, bro. I'm
he's
out.
fixing it. Yeah.
So there's nothing that I can do to harm
Thanks,
you.
AB.
Well, here, let me explain myself now. No, I'm not afraid to come after you. What I'm saying is, I don't want to call out someone who's in Lebanon being actively bombed, no matter how much shit they
you
talk
were
about.
saying? What?
I did appreciate that because it's hard to watch this stuff sometimes. So like when he
Dun, dun, dun. All right, as you were.
So that's what you have in common with those people, maybe. That's what you have in common right now.
Okay. I said
I just like when he set himself up in there. It's always the best. I had done that at one point when I had first watched the Locale Live podcast on stream. But here, let's skip to the BanEmmaPanda part because I think that's like 2 hours and there's no way I'm going to be able to finish it anyways. But I am wondering because I know that people always go, you don't agree with this, then go watch BanEmmaPanda. Well, BanEmmaPanda he's interesting. What did that person say in my chat? He's like Kierkegaard. That made me laugh. They said something. He said something like that. I was like, "What the fuck?" Too late. Why is AB just got a big bottle of piss right here? There's a big jug of piss. You just put it on the floor, man.
So he. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'm very scared, guys. I need backup. I need backup, dude. He's so intimidating.
This is Milhouse is kind of hot, but he's such an extremist, disgusting, active man that it makes him so ugly. See, Milhouse gives the vibe to me. It's like he's one of those guys that looks like he could be a nerdy hot guy, or or he uses that as a facade to try and pick up chicks, to be like, I'm approachable. Like there's this weird. It happens a lot. Don't believe somebody that seems too approachable. You want someone to be a little bit abrasive because that means that they're not trying to get close.
Butch's girlfriend, woof. Here we go, guys.
I know we don't like to make fun of people's looks, but dude really has horse teeth. My bottom teeth are fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. But like, bro's got horse teeth. I have a small mouth. I can't, I'll make fun of myself to try and compensate. Sorry. It just perplexes me.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
800 people simultaneously get brain
podcast.
aneurysms.
Attempted a video response to my video, calling him out for him sitting there meekly every single time that Ethan Klein spreads propaganda advocating.
He looks way older than he says. How old does Milhouse say he is?
For the genocide of
Is he 20? He's like, I'm 19.
Palestinians, which in his recent debate with Hassan Piker led to him claiming that the Nakba, the Israeli genocide of the Palestinian people in 1948, was to blame not on the Israeli Jewish supremacist Zion.
Habibi, I'm on the cover. I want to hear about me.
For he silenced very a single second of it, nor respond to it. And when people do that on YouTube, it's intentional. They know they can't respond to you, so they try to make it about everything but what you said, to the point they won't even show their audience what you said. And the reason why they don't do that is because they know that if they did, they would lose by default. He has no defense of the things that I said in that video, so he needs to hide it from his viewers.
I swear to God, guys, I had no fucking idea he made a video about me. I had no fucking idea he made a video about me. Bro, this video's over an hour? Oh shit, I didn't even realize that. I'm not watching it all, don't worry.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to begin by showing you what AB Ayad intentionally left out. I'm not going to play the whole video, just the pertinent parts. So let me show you the clip here.
Oh, this is great. So I don't have to watch that too. Okay, cool.
900,000 Jews, approximately.
I don't know.
See, he doesn't want to. Yeah, I'm not talking. Let's talk about me. Okay, I didn't speak up.
In this situation, a good test is to take these words and shift them about a little bit. What would Ethan Klein think if someone was to say, someone who he doesn't like at least, was to say, the fucking Jews?
No way. No way. No way. If you weren't here 5.
Yeah, if you ever see him in your country, let us know his height. That's all I really care about.
5 hours ago when I was reacting to Milhouse's video, I literally said that on the show. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, we're not even 3 minutes in. Not even 3 minutes in. And you're literally proving why it's beneficial for me to stay on the show.
That's a good point. He probably doesn't go outside.
By saying the same fucking thing that I said. Figured I'd throw you the prime subby. Thank you. I think I would have folded under pressure, harassment that you're constantly under. Wishing you and Lena nothing but the best. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you.
Force the Palestinians to become violent. Jews that before this by claiming that it was merely a response by Jewish victims to mass expulsion with Jews in order to do it by doing it in his onto it, enabling this. In Los Angeles, California, previously from Dearborn, Michigan. He also goes by the screen name Starkilla with an A, not an ER, and he also goes by the nickname AB. This guy himself made an extremely racist video the day after this debate in which he denounced another Arab as a barbarian who does not conform to Zionist standards.
I think you're the only barbarian. How about that? You see how simple that is? I've got nothing to hide. I think you're a fucking piece of shit. I think you're a fucking barbarian. I don't think that way about Milhouse. As much as he wants to farm that for content, he's not going to get that out of me. I don't think that about him.
Of what an Arab should be and who thus needs to be denounced as...
I don't even know how to describe, because people say he looks like a caveman. He looks like a gremlin. He looks like a gnome. He does just look like an evil person, and it's hard to describe. So I think calling BanEmmaPanda a barbarian is probably fair.
As a disgusting barbarian. So let's check out.
I think you're disgusting.
That out. Before we watch this,
I think Milhouse is just being pushed.
I want to be clear here on Abdul Ayad's role in this podcast. Abdul is a researcher. Like, his job is to sit there and send articles to Ethan, which Ethan receives on his own little laptop, and then Ethan recites. So whenever you see Ethan like recite an Israeli propaganda article verbatim, there's a very high chance that Abdul here has sent it to him. And Abdul is someone who constantly claims to be pro-Palestinian, anti-Israel. He's a staunch advocate for the Palestinian people. And then he sits there in silence as his boss says stuff like the fucking Arabs, as his boss just spouts Israeli propaganda verbatim, saying nothing about it, not opposing at all. He has absolutely nothing to say about it. But what he does...
If I really wanted to make pro-Palestinians look bad, I would just consistently send your videos. I'd be like, here, just play this. If that was my intent, I'd be like, just play this guy.
Is a lot of heat for what he sees as bad Arabs, not good Arabs like himself, but bad Arabs, ones who are actually really pro-Palestine, ones who call out the shit that his boss says.
Y'all better be careful. I'll tell you why. This isn't a threat. This isn't a threat on your harm or whatever, or harassment the way you threaten me and other people. Here's my threat. You better be careful doing this, because what are you gonna do when I call you guys out for money? You guys are also worried about my paycheck. What's going to happen when I challenge you guys to donate every single dollar we make on YouTube to Palestine? And then what's going to happen? That's when it's going to get scary. And you're going to say, it's not the same because I work for this and I do that. You'll have an excuse. But you never know what the future holds. I'd be careful. Then we'll see who's really about Palestine. Then we'll see who's really ready.
And does to advocate for the genocide of Palestinians. Check this out.
Doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job. I'm sure Zionists love you. I'm sure they love you as an example of us Arabs being fucking barbaric. As every fucking person on the internet, every person in the world wants to prove that we're nothing but fucking barbaric animals. You're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job.
Okay, so that is Abdul Ayad right there.
That was a bitch ass fucking drink. This is a man's water right here, baby.
Oh, drinking some piss. Taking a big swig of some piss real quick.
He's gonna say I'm drinking Ethan's piss. Say whatever the fuck you want, bitch.
Well, I didn't think it was Ethan's, but now you gave it a claim.
there, known as AB Starkilla, denouncing another Arab for not conforming to
I doubt he bangs any. Yeah. I mean, I think that he doesn't even eat food. BanEmmaPanda looks like he eats bugs that he finds around his house. Like he's like, it's how we stay away from the factory farming. We have to eat bugs. It's better for you.
Zionist standards of what a good Arab should be. Now, to be clear, a Zionist standard of what a good Arab should be is dead, enslaved, or at least on the other side of the world, the point that not that problem. Okay, I think I've shown a sufficient amount of that video. And
hey, little guy, I forgot you were reacting to your own video. What are you doing here?
Oh, what the hell?
Go ahead, proceed.
I think I was looking over when he first clicked onto the video. I didn't realize that was happening at all.
Let's see if he at all deals with anything that I said here in any substantive manner, let alone actually.
I don't respect you. I don't care to defend myself.
Wait. Why the fuck are you playing your own video to prove a point, bro? It's so stupid.
When you say, "Oh, he's straw man, he's doing this, he's making a joke," he can't address the actual criticism. I don't care. I don't want to win you over, nor your audience. I don't respect you. I don't care.
Actually shows what I said to his audience so that they
Being
know
hated by you and harassed by you is a fucking badge of honor.
He's responding to, rather than him just responding to a straw man that he constructed in his head. And before we go on, I just want to note something very pertinent about Abdul Ayad and his role in the H3 podcast. His role is researcher, and I didn't know this until recently, but the way that he got involved in the H3 podcast in the first place is absurdly pathetic. Like, there's no other way to put it. He was like a teenager who was a super fan of H3, and he would make YouTube videos defending them in drama.
Oh my God. Oh my!
In what world is this pathetic? That's like in some way admirable, I'd say. I know, like looking from me, it seems like they're coming from me. That's rich because I'm also doing the same thing. But it's like, I don't know, in any regard, if some kid is like a huge fan of baseball and starts talking about baseball. He can't play baseball that well, but he loves baseball, so he talks about it all the time, and then creates his own show about baseball, or you know what I mean? Like this, like in what world would that be pathetic? Or a guy who's obsessed with this specific baseball player and eventually creates a show revolving around him. Like I don't know. Some people are creatives, some people are producers, some people are. I don't know. That feels like a weird criticism. That someone's successful life path is somehow less, is somehow just worse than, I don't know, just fighting through destitution, I suppose.
Why do I even question where insane takes come from? This is awesome, guys. Oh my God, I should have started with this. Why did I waste so much time on Milhouse? I've been seeing on Twitter, there was a clip that said AB was groomed by Ethan. I'm like, oh shit, this is like next level insane. Where did this come from? Why did I even question it? That's what he's about to say. I was a teenager. Listen, I know I look young and beautiful. I know you think it's because of 100K in plastic surgery, but my man, how old do you think I am? I'm 33, bro. I was watching in high school. I don't even think Ethan was on YouTube in high school. I graduated high school in 2010. Yeah, no, Ethan started high school. Ethan started YouTube in 2013. What are you talking about?
Like religion.
Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't need to make sense because you're just juicing this. Yep, and you're hiding under the veil of saying you care about Palestine. Please.
Defending them.
How many Palestinians are you saving by making up shit for money?
As a parasocial super.
Who's the one who's the one that's getting money out of this conflict? Please tell me.
Ethan Klein saw that and he was like, wow, this guy is like totally enamored with me, totally obsessed with me. I want to hire him. And that has been his life ever since. He got hired specifically.
I could like smell his breath through his words.
Sucking up to them endlessly. As a teenager, no less. Like this was his first ever job. If you could.
By the way, you know how many comments I left? You know how many comments I left on the pod? You know how many Reddit posts I made before I got hired? 0.
Even call it that. He has no qualifications, no skills, no nothing. He got
He's trying to argue that I can't get another job, so I got my dick
hired to be a professional suck up, and that is so absurdly pathetic. But apart from that, you might ask, what is his role here? This is this guy with no skills, nothing. Well, his title is researcher supposedly, and what that means is his job is to feed Ethan Klein talking points, both about the topics that he talks about and the people who Ethan Klein slanders and defames.
This chat is becoming a dumpster fire. I'm not even looking at it. It's all good. He's probably like, he's talking about me, and sending in his Discord. It's probably having, you know what I said earlier. I'm not gonna say it again. I don't want to disrespect vaginas by saying what I said earlier. But you know what he's doing. He's squirting right now.
So, not only does he feed Ethan Klein Zionist propaganda, it's literally his job to do so, but he also feeds Ethan Klein defamation. Ethan Klein constantly defames people on his pod.
I was trying to remember where the image was from. I found it. The fact that this is what BanEmmaPanda used to look like is never gonna get fucking old to me. What the fuck? Like, it almost looks like an AI image or something. I don't know. What happened to him? He genuinely went insane. I find it interesting that his hair is somewhat long, but he does it like it's short. He like just kind of balls it up at the top, it looks like.
Podcast. And when that happens, in many cases, it is because AB Ayad.
AB Ayad. Hey, remember the time that you said Hassan Piker wasn't pro-Palestinian enough for you? Remember that? Like, you were literally insane on all sides.
Sent that to him. For example, my first interaction with Ethan Klein was him attempting to defame me as a child sex criminal.
What fame?
I don't know if it's real, but it's from his Wikitubia. That's what I'm going off of.
Criminal. And it's extremely likely that the way that Ethan Klein got that is that his researcher, whose literal job it is to find defamation and dirt on the people who he's feuding with, rather than actually...
Do you have the beauty filter on your camera? You got the beauty filter on?
You're right, it is to hide the balding. You can see it, the patchwork right here.
Camera, bro? That's not very Joker-like. He's queefing right now.
Responding to their points, found it and sent it to him. Here is Ethan.
The head of hair belongs to a missing person. It does look like, I was going to say this earlier, his hair looks like one of those, like, it looks like one of those fake beards you put on, like one of those Santa hats, but it looks like it goes all the way up to the top of his head to a toupee. Like, he looks like he's definitely somebody on the run, and he could just take that off, and then he's like, I'm a different person now. And he'd look like iDubbbz.
Queefing right now.
Responding to their points, found it and sent it to him. Here is Ethan Klein holding up a defamatory fake tweet into me. Ethan, defamed, insulted. There are countless examples of this. But basically, if you've been defamed, insulted, attacked on the H3 podcast, AB Ayad had a direct hand in that. And I don't know how no one has connected the dots on this before. Like,
I don't know how no one is as insane as me. Bro, you're pathetic. You are such a fucking psycho. Were you bullied in school or something? If you were, I'm sorry.
For sure.
I'm sorry that happened
this
to you.
Guy?
But it's like, seriously, like, dude, if you want to criticize. But why do you gotta fucking just...
I bet BanEmmaPanda was a feeble little boy who was, like, sick, like, who was sick all the time and allergic to grass and stuff. I feel like that's the type of child that BanEmmaPanda was. Whose mom was like, it'll be okay. You just need to get out there. Go see the world.
Lie,
and then he went out and saw the world and went, they all hate me. Everybody hates me.
It makes it seem like you don't actually... Okay, let's
what
see where
do you think his job as a researcher is on this podcast that is dedicated to doxing, harassment, and defamation?
Friendly reminder from this bitch. Remember what he said? If you weren't in chat earlier, I'll show you guys. He said, here are AB's socials. Go give him a follow. He's telling his fucking loser audience to... Here it is. I have literally, like, in all of my time online, I did not know this level of being a bitch was possible. Again, go ahead, take a look. Here's my socials. Give him a follow. Oh, my God. And just because he's probably going to see this, again, I've had Destiny make videos about me. I had Trisha make videos about me. You need to step it up, my man.
I mean, can I just say, the thing that bugs me the most is, like, why are you guys such pussies? Not you guys, but, like, I hate these people that are like, go follow him. Like, this, like, such a vague call to action. Be a man. Say it with your chest. Go berate this guy. Be like, you know what I mean? I get it. It's against terms of service. I can't say what I want to say. Pussy. Coward.
There's nothing else for him to do.
It's insane.
In his role as a researcher aside from that. And this is something that is soon to have the lid blown off it in a year or two, because Ethan is about to be forced to go to trial in Ryan Kavanagh's defamation lawsuit against him. He lost 2 anti-slap appeals and a final injunction or whatever it is, like the third thing that you do as like your last gasp to try and stop the suit from going forward. So soon they're going to have to go to trial. And as a part of the trial is going to be a discovery process. And as a part of this discovery process, since Ryan Kavanagh isn't just suing
I was very much a rat kid growing up. And I'm super normal, I promise. See, it's fine if you were a weird kid, but it's about how you change as you grow up. And as long as you can adapt and not turn into whatever this is, then it's for the better of humanity. We can do it together.
He's also suing Teddy Fresh Inc., which owns the podcast. The group chats pertaining to his case are going to be leaked. And in those group chats, you can mark my words here, there is going to be AB Ayad doing research, which is feeding Ethan Klein defamation, feeding Ethan Klein purported dirt, feeding Ethan Klein talking points to attack this person. Now, Ryan Kavanagh is a piece of shit, but even if he's a piece of shit, you still shouldn't make shit up about him, as Ethan Klein is about to learn.
I'm going to send a picture of my ball sack to the group chat so that you see it in Discovery.
Very bad.
Remember, it's not illegal to send pictures of animals having sex. You're just sending educational information.
Again, this is all not actually happening, but
court. So mark my words here. Be on the lookout for that. Once
we're in BanEmmaPanda land. It's not real life.
Stuff comes out, it's going to blow the lid off how these guys conduct themselves behind the scenes, and AB Ayad's very direct role in pertaining to Ethan's every disgusting whim, whether it be defamation or spreading Zionist propaganda. So with that out of the way, let's check out AB Ayad's great response to me. Let's see if he can refute a single thing that I actually said in my video on him.
Again, I had no idea he made a video on me. And he said like, or else. I was assuming that the video wasn't made yet.
Is that all my socials had a bunch of comments from people saying that I call anti-genocidal Arabs barbaric. And I was like, okay, which moron made a video today? For something that insane, I knew it had to be, without even really looking into it, BanEmmaPanda. For those who don't know, BanEmmaPanda is this dude who...
Oh, this is so good. This is what I wanted. Guys, you know me. Even when I'm upset, I don't really talk like this, but I was intentionally being extra annoying because I wanted to make him cry. Oh, let's see. Where can I put myself? Chat. Where do I put you? Oh, put you over there. I'll do that right there. And do this over there. Actually, let me hide you guys. I'm going to hide you guys. Twitch chat, I'm going to hide you. So, I would say to protect you, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do, to be honest.
Likes to pretend to be...
This guy, by the way, he has been making fun of my appearance. Like, his response to me was not that...
Well, BanEmmaPanda just hasn't learned about empathy yet. He needs to talk with iDubbbz, and iDubbbz will teach him about empathy. And then it'll all, it'll all smooth over. All be good. They can all be friends again. Ethan, iDubbbz, BanEmmaPanda, the Three Musketeers.
To actually respond to anything I say, it's to attempt to make fun of my appearance.
No, you're beautiful. When did I make fun of your appearance? Bro, that's just a photo of you. What are you talking about? You literally are using the Flacco photo in your thumbnail of me. What are you talking about making fun of your appearance? That just made me sad. Don't be so hard on yourself. I don't think it's that bad of a photo. You gotta sit in the middle of your forehead, but that's it. You just needed a makeover, King. Your hair looks a lot better here. And your beard. This looks like a mugshot, to be honest.
So I'd like to get this out there. This man, AB Ayad, had copious amounts of cosmetic surgery to try and make himself look less Arab. I am not fucking kidding you. He's admitted it on the podcast. He had a single photo.
I did? What did I say?
Of him taken from a bad angle, spread around, something like that. And his reaction to it...
The photo that you're using in the thumbnail, meanwhile you're crying about me making fun of your parents, even though that never happened. Continue.
Was to literally start getting plastic surgery. He's got veneers, he's got fillers, he's had his nose done, everything. If there's ever a self-hating Arab, it's this guy.
True.
Yeah.
That's true, man. Us Arabs, we never get nose jobs or filler.
I got my teeth shaved down because
Oh, man. That's so funny. Was this before or after right here?
Subreddit.
Yeah.
If we didn't have...
Well, hold on, stop. What?
I got my 2 front teeth shaved down.
You did?
That fucking
Damn, look how different I look there.
Flacco photo so much.
You did that?
What? This is new.
I'll show you this. They don't. I know you're talking to me from the past. They don't have this. Maybe they don't have this wherever you live. And you know what that's called? Invisalign. And it makes my teeth look a little weird sometimes on camera. Sorry, I don't show shit. But again, I don't even think you're being genuine when you think that I actually got veneers. But go ahead.
Maybe you were.
Yeah.
You went to a dentist and had them shave your front teeth?
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing it for a while.
Let me
but
see.
You can't tell. That wasn't the problem. Yeah, I thought it was the problem, but that wasn't.
So
It
it
didn't
didn't
veneers here or no?
fix the problem?
Yeah.
You had your teeth filed and it didn't even do anything?
No. Well, I wanted to file them anyway, just to straighten them out.
Wait, so what's the problem? So that didn't fix
To
it?
look
So
less Arab. Listen, at least on Milhouse's video when they were trying to claim that I have veneers, the chat said, "Man, he may not be the most Arab person ever or something, but those are the most Lebanese veneers I've ever seen."
what do
Which
we
at
think
least
the
was
problem?
funny.
Have we identified what next we need to adjust?
The irony of him saying that I can't acknowledge any of the criticism. I have to talk about his appearance and make up shit. Well, he's literally making up. There's the doctor recommended a few things. Higher
What do we-
Zoom whitening, baby.
Yeah, what's down the pipeline?
Again, I'm not anti-getting veneers.
So
Fuck, I would love some fucking
that
veneers.
was a stress-induced facial tic, is what the dentist said. She said there's something called.
Maybe BanEmmaPanda is just like an old queen. You know what I mean? He's look at the way that he's sitting right now. He's really offended by the fact that he thinks that AB has he's got work done. Look at the hand over the heart.
That was a stress-induced facial tic, is what the dentist said. She said there's something called gummy lip Botox.
Again, I should never mention this because this is what the snarkers just read. Actually, no, I'm glad that I did. It is a good. Again, and it's good to see these different cues to see how see when people are being honest and when they're just completely full of shit.
Be done right here.
I mean, you get the point. How do you have the goal to make fun?
Hold on. Was that your proof that I've gotten a bunch of?
Yeah, that was probably the weakest proof of anything. People getting their teeth filed down isn't that like uncommon, especially with the amount of people that have buck teeth from like pacifiers and stuff. Bottles.
Cosmetic surgery? As I went to the dentist?
Of anyone else's appearance. By the way, when no one talked about your appearance or anything like that.
How could you? Beautiful.
When you are so
I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm being ugly. I'm just, I like baiting him.
colonized mentally that you literally got cosmetic surgery to try and make yourself look less Arab. Absolutely ridiculous. And this, by the way, is the picture of him that made him get this cosmetic surgery. Once
again, he's saying that I'm so insecure about this photo. Again, it's so funny. He's literally arguing again with ghosts. I showed her, bro. You need like a hug. Oh, I can't. I irk just imagining that. Like, but seriously, you're saying I'm talking about your appearance. I didn't say fucking shit.
Single photo from a bad angle, and it's time for me to.
That's the photo. Yep, those are my eyes. Oh, okay. Now I was like, dude, why am I getting comments about my eyes now? That's why. Yes, this is a real photo. Yep, that's me. That's me. Oh, I can't look. I'm gonna get another 100K in surgery. No. This is so funny. This is my new.
One day I realized I can make my eyes go cockeyed, and I was like, I shouldn't do that because it's bad. But let's see if I can do it. I don't think I'm doing it. Very difficult. Very subtle.
New profile picture right here.
I can go cross-eyed really easily, but that hurts sometimes. Feels like it's going to go stuck.
I'm fucking losing, guys. What is fucking going on, man?
Do we know, like, what was the context of this clip even?
These people are
Was
ready
this after
for
like a hot something? Hot chip or pepper or something like that?
Line. They're really not. They're really not. I've had a fucking gun put to my head twice. I stabbed myself once at a drug deal. They're not ready for me. They're really not. Oh. I love it. Continue.
To pay hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of dollars, at least hundreds of thousands might be an exaggeration, on cosmetic surgery. What else is there to say, man?
Yeah, I accidentally stabbed myself because I got scared and I pulled the knife out and I was holding the knife and I heard something. I turned real quick and I.
If I'm not doing it, then that's even better.
Damn myself. I told this story on stream before. Joker, like he has everything planned out and he's doing all these elaborate plans to take people down. But in actuality, he's nothing but a big fat pussy. I mean,
he likes to pretend he's the Joker. No, that's a joke. It's playing into your boss, Ethan Klein's delusions. Ethan Klein claims that I'm like this massive criminal mastermind. And you're like, in reality, none of that's true. Yeah. He likes to pretend he's the Joker. No, that's a joke. It's playing into your boss, Ethan Klein's delusions. Ethan Klein claims that I'm like this massive criminal mastermind. And you're like, in reality, none of that's true. Yeah.
No, he thinks you're...
You can't be like, oh, it's a joke. We know it's like a joke, but it's still the way that you're presenting yourself, even if it's like in jest. Like, I think people forget about that. Like, that's why like the whole like circle of irony thing is so fucking stupid. When Hassan and them are wearing "Make America Great Again" hats during like the photo shoot, like it was just it makes no sense sometimes.
You're a walking STD. I think he was pretty clear about that.
It's not. Your boss made it up. He made it up with your help, with your research help. And now you're like, oh, he's just a big fat pussy. Dude, you're the biggest pussy in the...
That makes even more sense. It wasn't just after something spicy. It was after the milk and throwing up as well. Perfect.
Fucking world. Like, your job is to be a professional pussy. Your job is
if
to sit there...
anything, he looked great then.
...and say nothing and be obedient. Dude, to be clear, the most pathetic man in the whole world. Like, your master is a 5'5" meek little bitch. So for you to call anyone a pussy is just the least offensive thing ever.
Okay.
Ethan Klein is the king of the pussies, and you're somehow more of a king than he is.
Excuse my language, I don't know how else to put it, but he's a joke. He probably towers you, by the way, just for the record. He tries to act like he's this over 5'5".
Have we finally made it over the horizon? Are we on to a new dawn? James Charles is still a sick freak. Is it gonna be Is it gonna be something light? But finally. Nah, but for real, that's honest. I mean, that's great. We don't get enough just like lighthearted episodes, so I'm glad they've been doing a few. I'm not even the biggest Lord of the Rings fan. My dad is a really big Lord of the Rings fan, so I've seen them, but I don't remember them that well. But watching the crew talk about it all has been entertaining, and so I'm glad we're going to be getting some other stuff too. We're just waiting for that 24-hour Ethan reacting to Hassan reacting to Ethan reacting to Hassan reacting to Ethan. That's what we need.
Someone's asking 5'5". Guys, nothing can be real in his video. It is illegal for him to say something that actually makes sense. That's actually real. Or who has everything planned out, but essentially he's just a little bitch who does whatever he wants. He harasses people, and he's
not going to show any evidence of the harassment, by the way.
Lives in Argentina. Okay. Where he can get away with doing these types of things. I just showed you. Everybody go follow AB socials to harass him.
Any evidence of that? Why does living in Argentina mean that I can get away with doing these types of things? And what are these types of things?
You know what you did.
You're the researcher, aren't you? Where's the evidence? You just make claims without backing them up at all? I'm going to do the same to you. Would you like to see how that can go, AB?
3 hours of goss talk would be perfect.
I have clear evidence that you are directly involved in defamation against me and against many others. Your role is to help Ethan find a fact.
Please. No. Please, I'm sorry. Please don't do that. No. He's like, you want to see how much shit I can make up about you?
Fair. I actually rewatched the first one when they did it, and I did enjoy it a lot. But I had to... The problem was I wasn't able to sit down. It's so hard to find like a good time to be able to like... I'm going to sit down and watch this whole movie right now. Because I don't like doing it in parts if I'm going to watch a movie.
Your role is specifically that.
Thank you. No matter what's said about me for the rest of my career, I'm just going to show this clip. Be like, it was this guy. Whatever you hear is this guy.
So proportionate.
And then everyone will be like, oh, okay. Yeah, no. So it's probably not true.
Retaliation against you would be to do precisely what you help Ethan do to others. And I want to let people know that specifically. Open the floodgates.
And not deal with any type of repercussions. All right, bud. You want to go, mommy? Say bye to Rocco. I don't want to talk too much shit while he's here.
Just to be clear, Ethan.
Every time you yawn, you show that he got your ass. Nice tell. Yeah, I guess so. It's also 2 a.m., but no, I think you're right. I think it's him. Yeah.
Klein sexually harassed this guy's mother live on stream. I'm not going to show you the clip, but Ethan Klein literally like came onto his mother live on stream while he sat there meekly. So I just remember that because he brought up the word mommy. It's pathetic. It's also worrying the position that this guy is in. Like for him, he became...
It's just so funny to be like, yeah, I don't think my mom would be cool with like that, but it's, I mean, she seemed to be fine with the conversation. AB would have stopped it if it was actually past the line, but Come on. He sexually harassed his mother. Let's be real. Did he say some risque things? Definitely. Maybe don't talk about mommy milkers to the mommy herself, but we move on.
Became obsessed with this podcast as a child, basically, and it's been his entire life. And now he considers himself a part of that.
As I said earlier, but if you weren't here, I'll say it again. I don't like to give away show secrets. That was a planned bit, and it was my mama's idea, because my mom ain't no bitch.
Doggy fashion show would be great. Oh, there's just so many. See, there's so many fun ideas that they could do on the show, and they need to. Come on, guys. Come on. It's to be fair though, the Reddit needs to start pushing more fun ideas, some things that are more. I don't know, some more goss talk, some more topics about different entertaining things, because if all they're talking about is Israel and Palestine, that's all we're going to be stuck on forever. And for some reason, people have started bringing up the whole India-Pakistan thing because of what's happening with Hassan. And I saw someone talk about this, and it's like, yeah, keep it off the Reddit, because nobody wants it to be a Hassan snark Reddit. Like, I don't think that's actually what people want, so I don't find the India-Pakistan thing necessarily relevant to the H3 podcast, given that it's not a political podcast. So we got to just remember where we're aiming. Keep our aims high and our enemies closer, or whatever. I couldn't think of a second part to that.
Yeah, she's not crybaby. My mom's from the streets. I always say the only person stronger than my dad is my mom. She's a G.
A family, and that's like such an important part of his identity that he could not imagine himself without them. It's sad.
Say bye. Okay, so yeah, this was the message I woke up to. It says, AB Ayad, at least he didn't talk about Rocco. I'll give him that. Called anti-genocide Arabs, barbaric Arabs in his new video on his channel.
Yeah, you
blah,
did.
Blah, 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 blah. AB, you'll now be dealt with directly, rather than peripherally.
Blah, 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 blah. You notice how he edited that out? I wonder why he edited it out. Let's show you. I'll show you what it said. Blah, 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 blah. He's not allowed to acknowledge this. He's not allowed to acknowledge what his boss said. AB Ayad called anti-genocide Arabs barbaric Arabs in a new video on his channel Starkilla. Just one day after he sat there obediently in silence as his Zionist boss Ethan Klein went in a drug-fueled rant where he screamed about fucking Arabs for 2 entire minutes. Why did you not say that part? Why did you cover it intentionally in the story? And then you don't even read it in your response video. You're not...
Yeah, I'll answer. And my daily viewers could back me up on this. I never mention my workplace. I have the words Ethan, Ela, and H3 banned from my chat. I never talk about them on stream because of cuckoos like you. Today is the first time in my whole career online that I'm addressing this shit. Yeah.
I do think that's the main problem, is that regardless of how much Hassan and Ethan talk about it, there are a lot of like orbiters, I guess, that will talk about it. Frogan, Denims, and Milhouse are all going to be very much just following up about every little thing to try and just push the narrative that even when they aren't speaking poorly, they're not speaking up, which then means they are talking it down, I guess. Saying that what's happening in Palestine is a good thing. They're talking about James Charles today. They're talking about James Charles? What about Israel-Palestine? Even though it's the H3 podcast.
Responding to me. You can't respond when you don't tell people what you're responding to. He's not allowed to show his fans this. He would get fired if he mentioned that Ethan Klein went on a drug...
Remember this too. You can listen to the H3 podcast while reading an article. While doing something else. I love the idea that it's like the podcast itself has to be, I don't know. I'm not even going to get hung up on that. People do hinge on that too much, of it being like, you need to talk about it on the podcast. Isn't it up to like the individuals to be searching it out, not just being have it presented to them on a platter every single day from every angle?
Fueled rant about how fucking...
We literally need a like counter. We literally need a like counter. I can't keep track.
Arabs forced Zionists to genocide Palestinians.
I love that he can make the stretch that I got 100,000. I paid 100K in surgery to fucking look more white. Again, a lie he completely made up. But there's no way Ethan has Tourette's. It's drug fueled.
Talk about a pussy bitch.
Unless you delete this video and publicly apologize. Okay, let me be clear about this.
I gave you a chance, you little baby.
Ass, you fucking moron. You have
He knows what's coming. He definitely pre-watched. You know.
have no authority. You have no power. You have no leverage. You're nothing.
I clearly
He's
do.
He's going to get elevated, I see.
Have all of those things. Given that you felt the need to respond to me for about 10 Instagrams.
Or he's in there.
Sorry, now you're making a whole video over it. Like, you have been silent on
You're
this.
not addressing it, though. You can't just say it without proof. Say what? What are you talking about?
Totally silent. This whole time, your boss has been spamming genocide propaganda. You've been silent. And you know who's getting you to make a video? Who brought you over the edge? Me. I control you mentally. I live in your head. Not to mention how much I live in Ethan's head.
That was.
This is why I think in another stream I said that he's like, because someone said he's like the Joker. I think AB said he's like the Joker. So I said he's more like if the Scarecrow didn't have his neurotoxin. A little bit of a deep cut. But it's just, he thinks that he is like this mastermind. I'm in your head. You're thinking about me. That's where people are getting that idea. It's not just like coming out of nowhere. We're like, oh, what? I barely talk about you. When I talk about you, I'm just criticizing you. No, you have this weird, like, he wants to be in control because he's never controlled anything in his whole life. It's time to do an analysis of his character. Let's psychoanalyze him.
That was my top viewed video. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, BanEmmaPanda. You are my best friend. You are the rent payer. What's your song that you guys play? And more partly than that, this has been the most excited I've been in a long time. You have rejuvenated me. I feel like I have aim now. I feel you're my therapist, bro.
It hurts you to know that you can't respond to me. And that's why you're here. So
You're right. He is like the Mad Hatter. I wouldn't want him around any little girls.
Let it all out. Vent. Throw out meaningless insults. You can't insult anyone. You're the most pathetic person in the world. Even more pathetic than Ethan himself. Whatever comes out of your mouth, regardless of how many expletives there are, no one's ever going to be offended by them.
Little bitch, I'm behind the internet talking shit. You do nothing but...
What do you think you are? You think you're not hiding behind the internet talking shit? Just to be clear here, this guy blocked me. Like, he blocked me on Instagram literally the second that I sent him a message. Talk about being a scared little bitch.
Dox and harass people? I don't know who you're talking to.
Dox and harass people. Who have I doxed or harassed? You notice how they never provide any evidence of it. You know who does dox and harass people? Him. If you've been defamed on the H3 podcast, if you've been doxed on the H3 podcast, it was this guy.
Where I'm from, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not intimidated by.
I know where I'm from. Dude, you're so fucking high.
Your tactics are so hilarious to me.
I am from a place where we don't talk like that.
I find it cringe that people fall for your shit of trying to act like the Joker. And
your boss falls for the shit. Your boss falls for that shit. Is your boss...
That is interesting, because he's Australian. I do wonder if he speaks Spanish living in Argentina.
Cringe then? Are you just calling out your boss?
I guess I had to consider, I would assume so. But I guess he could also just live in an area where he doesn't need to. He lives in like somewhat of a touristy kind of area.
Pushback. You want to cry like a little baby and play victim.
He's totally not bothered, guys. That's why he's laughing. He's not bothered. Why? Dude, I'm not scared. I'm not upset.
Pearl clutch. It's hilarious.
When have I done that? Provide evidence of that. You're the one who's doing that right now. You're playing victim.
I would have to provide evidence to you for anything. You literally have been lying for 18 minutes, but this is gold. I love you. Mwah. Keep it up.
I mean, you're the victim of harassment when you're being held to account for shit that you actually have said and done.
I will be suing this person. I'm doing this. Fuck you. Go cry.
You're just describing Ethan Klein. You're just describing Ethan Klein. You work for a guy who is currently threatening to sue 10 different fucking people. None of whom is actually...
Let me hear that again. He's like Jordan Peterson.
You're just describing Ethan Klein. You're just describing Ethan Klein. You work for a guy who is currently threatening to sue 10 different fucking people. None of whom is actually... You live in a bubble of cognitive dissonance that is beyond the pale. What is going on here,
you little bitch. And I'm just getting started on you. Oh, and by the way, don't get too excited. This will be the one and only time.
I'm just getting started on you. Oh, I'm just getting started on you. Are you just getting...
I thought I was. I'll admit. Okay, I'll concede to that point. I said I'm not going to respond to him again. I'm sorry.
Me, but this will be the one and only time you respond to me. So, yeah, that's a great way to get out of ever having to address anything.
BanEmmaPanda died on Lolly Hill. I mean, I believe it. He seems like the type of guy that would. He's like, they're just cartoons. What do you mean? What's the problem? Well, welcome in, Breeze Mansker. I hope I said that right, but welcome in. Thank you, everybody that stopped in. I really do appreciate it.
That I've actually said, isn't it? But you were just getting started on me, and then you immediately tap out in the next sentence. This is the only time you're going to do it. Okay, little baby boy, my sweet little baby boy, my sweet little baby boy.
You can't do that. You can't do that, dog. You can't fucking. I was doing the baby voice to you. You can't come back with the baby voice. You got to make up your own shit. Come on now. You can't do that when I was doing that to you. Come on.
Should have started doing the Papa voice. Listen here, little child. Let me teach you a thing or two.
This type of dude, if you tell him mama jokes, he hits you back with the same mama joke.
$100,000 worth of plastic surgery.
Lots of people said this dude was insane. He's a pussy. And I've learned that pretty clearly throughout these past couple months. You give him any little pushback. Oh my God, you doxed me. You did this. He just makes up shit. Anything he can.
You literally fucking did dox me, and I'm not the only one you've doxed.
Man, I'm being obsessed with you guys when you only have 50.
Imagine this. Oh, you. BanEmmaPanda. Please keep this up. Please, I need this. I need this. This is an endless well of content for me. I'm loving this. He's saying, let me just be clear. I doxed this guy by making a joke about the Oscar Mayer weenie because this guy knows everything about the show, except that there's a meme where I bring up Dearborn all the time, or I bring up Michigan when it doesn't make sense. This guy isn't from Dearborn. You guys understand that. So it's not fucking doxing. But you are like, this is Abdullah's real name. This is his socials. Follow him and harass him. Right.
Okay, Stubbs, glad that's behind me. Enjoy hell. This guy's for real. Joe Coop. Look this guy up. Enjoy hell. He said, enjoy hell.
Yeah, no, I mean, they think I'm actually the devil.
I feel like this one's real. We caught you, Joe. Public-facing account.
Joe.
I see you. You wanted to be cute? Let's see it. Nice mustache. Strong entry. Not exactly the Esteban, but halfway.
He's not, yeah.
That's
not showing up for me.
Yeah, George Giantitis, the human STD caveman insect eater Neanderthal lolly-liker. You know, he's building quite the repertoire.
So this is Joe Coop. He left a message on me. Started a tattoo. He said, I'm glad that phase is behind me.
Why are you doxing this guy?
Coop said. I'll start David.
If it's doxing, why are you sharing it?
Let's see if I know. Can identify him at all.
Thank you, Ken Miller. I really appreciate that.
In front of that's in Dearborn. Because he's a coward. I love this narrative. That I dox people with the Oscar Mayer nationwide weenie mobile. I can't say it enough. It's always a tongue twister. Oh my God. The only weenie I've ever doxed was my own when I said you and the rest of the fucking snark are on it. You're a fucking coward. You're a joke.
Okay, I'd like an explanation as to how I'm a coward, but you aren't. Because I respond to everything that people say about me. I don't leave anything unresponded to. I provide clear evidence for my claims. I don't tiptoe around anything. You sit there like a cat.
You're not addressing the weenie allegations. Here, I'm accusing you of lying about doxing. I need to know, do you know where the weenie's located? Or is there multiple weenies? Is that guy from Dearborn? He's not.
Cowardly little bitch. While you're
shut up. Address the weenie allegations.
Spreads propaganda to genocide you, an Arab. Your boss sits there spreading justifications for the genocide of Arabs, people like you, and you say nothing. I just don't understand. The cognitive dissonance here is absolutely crazy.
I love knowing that you're going to see this footage and have a little bitch fit and cry and scream and threaten and post your Instagram stories. Oh,
the projection is off the charts.
I'm so afraid. Let me show you what I said.
Every single thing that he said.
I should have started with him and then reacted to Milhouse after.
In here is about Ethan and him.
In response to this,
he did not respond. You notice how he's posting Instagram stories instead of responding to the video.
What's the Ayad family's favorite midnight snack chat asks? Empanadas. Dealt with that directly. Who the fuck are you, you little shit? This is my response.
Who the fuck are you, you little shit? He's acting like this hasn't gotten to him when he's making a whole video about it, so it's clearly gotten to him. Not only that, but he can't actually respond to me. He cannot actually respond to a single thing that I say.
How much time did I spend in this video on you?
To
the Reddit post where I initially saw his community post. Left my ass off. The only thing this dude could do that scares me is breathe his shit-smelling breath near my face.
Very funny, dude. You were extremely
prime example
funny.
How disingenuous.
Shit-smelling breath is a very poor turn of phrase, given the fact that you work for someone with a literal scat fetish whose house is covered in dog.
What the fuck? I wasn't expecting that. That was kind of okay. What the fuck? Okay, that was kind of funny. I can't lie. You kind of ate him up with that one.
Shit-smelling breath near my face.
Very funny, dude. You were extremely
prime example
funny.
How disingenuous.
Shit-smelling breath is a very poor turn of phrase, given the fact that you work for someone with a literal scat fetish whose house is covered in dog.
Right. I'm the Fox guy. I can't even imitate his accent. Honestly, that's my main problem. I can't fucking imitate his accent. Hopefully it clicks eventually, but like, yeah, like I'm the facts guy. I acknowledge everything, and I only speak facts while literally just completely lying the whole time. Just bullshit theory after bullshit theory. Okay.
Shit.
Jobs like this are. In the video, I said that no matter how much nasty shit Milhouse says about me, I will continue to defend him from the false narrative of the world, which is us Arabs are barbaric animals. But again,
No, you called him a barbaric animal. You said that him, by being an Arab who actually defends Palestine, he gives
it did get me just because it was so like saying that Ethan has a scat fetish was so out of left field. I was not expecting that at all. And to say it with so like with such veracity, he has a literal scat fetish. I was like, whoa, bro knows the terms. He's gonna start being like, you like docking. He's gonna just start talking about all types of different shit. He's definitely been perusing some boards.
the Zionist ammo, and you claim that he's a barbaric Arab and that they will use him as ammo against Palestinians. In saying that, you made it clear how you think, which is that your entire existence is trying to be a good Arab. Essentially, you're trying to be as little of an Arab as you can possibly get away with, because that is a standard that you believe you should be held to. You are basically like Uncle Ruckus. It's an absolutely insane thing to say. Like, Zionists are genocidal against Arabs. They want all Arabs gone. And
I know. God forbid I said that people would lie. God forbid I said that they would lie and spin shit against you. God forbid.
Your response to someone who is more pro-Palestine.
Are you sure you're not a Zionist? The way you're spinning this?
Palestine than you, who calls you out for your bullshit, was to accuse them of like being some sort of stereotype and affirming Zionist stereotypes or something. It's like the equivalent of a black guy complaining about black culture and rap music or something. It was just disgusting.
These people do not care. Drama is more important than Palestine to them. I said free Palestine.
Like, the cognitive dissonance here is absolutely fucking amazing. The only reason I'm even here is because the exact opposite is true. I criticize you for your words, actions, and to be clear, the words that you also...
I genuinely wish these people put as much time and concern to Palestine as they do trash talking AB and Lena Free Palestine. Thank you, Stinky. It's not as...
You got banned from the main chat for saying move on when he was trying to see C-Man's dick. Hey, they can't be having all that pushback. Isn't there a way to like try and get back on now or something? Didn't they add that? You could be like, please. You can beg for forgiveness.
It's lucrative for them. That's the problem.
So don't say. Because you sit there meekly and you do not say anything while your boss spreads genocide propaganda.
Yeah, sending an email out would take too long.
Why I'm here. If your podcast did not involve copious amounts of pro-genocide propaganda, I never would have addressed it. And clearly, the interpersonal stuff...
Address it. Address it. Why are you coming at me?
The work stuff is way more...
If you believe that, address it.
...important to you than the actual genocide.
You're having a slow month? You need to get some more juice out of it?
Given that you just sit there meekly and never call it out.
F anyone trying to lie about it or silence me. And then, I had...
F anyone trying to silence you. My friend, no one has to silence...
I'm not your friend. Even though you do kind of seem like you need one. Maybe that's all you need. Maybe you'll change your ways. Maybe we can make you good, Empanada. He's gonna be like, see, he's trying to make me be a well-behaved advocate for Palestine, the way he wants all Arabs to be. I don't even know how he's gonna spin, honestly.
You.
I don't know. I may become a fan though. I'm so like, you need to be like a fanfic writer, like the way you make up shit. Like seriously, I bet you would fucking kill it on what's that? Like Wattpad? I don't even know what it is, but you would. I think you do good.
You sit there in silence every single day.
You can make up love stories about me and Ethan.
Oh, that'd be
paid
beautiful.
To be silent. You're paid not just to be silent, but you're paid to be silent and send Ethan Zionist talking points and send him defamation on pro-Palestine people. The only person silencing you is Ethan Klein with the dollars that he sends you. A little bit of introspection would do you very good.
No need to prove myself. This is just, I feel important for people in the audience to see.
Like, specifically the thing that you're being...
AV, can I start calling you good Schwartma?
Criticized on is your silence. Where do you get off saying someone's trying to silence me? Now he's just sitting, look at...
That's fine. Listen, criticize me for not saying enough. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm with you. I'm with you. I wish I knew more, and I wish I could say stuff more. I could speak on it better. I wish I was a better representative of the Palestinian cause. Go ahead. But why do you need to make up all this other shit? It's almost as if you don't care.
These many messages that I get.
Love you, no homo. Thank you.
From people who definitely.
Why don't you learn? I am. I have the 100-year war on Palestine. I'm reading that. I'm reading another one. Larry, you recommended it for me in chat. What's it called?
Exists who tell me how epic and right I am.
I am.
The silent majority.
I've been watching Al Jazeera documentaries on stream.
Already supports me, guys. Now, I know for a fact that this guy has blocked basically every Palestinian who's ever responded to.
Do you think your boss is biased? Who isn't?
Him on Twitter or on Instagram. When someone criticizes...
He said many times that he's lived in Israel. He has family there. Like,
this is him for his enabling of
the same way I'm biased.
The Palestinian genocide currently happening in Gaza and supported by Ethan and Hila Klein, his employers. He blocks them immediately. So how fucking dare this guy?
Gross. What the fuck? Wait, was that not the answer you wanted? Would you want me to say no, he's not biased? Then what would you have said? Then what would you have said? The ethnic cleansing of Palestine? Oh yes, that one.
People are just dumb, and I think that they don't realize that acknowledging your bias is like the first step to like actual like progress. Because like just thinking, well, no, I just don't have any bias. I make sure that I don't act with my bias. Well, yeah, but to do that, you first have to understand what those biases are. I don't know. That is a weird thing to hinge on. Everybody's biased. You're biased in the most like innocuous, simplistic, dumb ways. You one time saw some fat guy run past you and it knocked you over as a little kid. Now you're scared of fat people. It happens. Can't you?
You should read that
What are
one.
you gonna do?
I will. I'll check it out.
Invoke likely fake messages from like 2 or 3 fucking people as evidence that he is supposedly a good Arab and that this other Arab who supports Palestine more than him is actually a barbarian for not abiding to Zionist standards of what an Arab should be, according to this guy who got plastic surgery to look less Arab.
I get from friends and family. So when he clips what I just said about everyone having biases, also remember that he follows after that. He said, I got 100K. I got 100K. I paid 100K for plastic surgery on the daily.
That's what I'm talking about, Kitten Pillar. That's what this community is about. Uplifting. We're about spreading joy and kindness. You send that email, or don't. Completely up to you. Or send the Discord message or whatever.
People actually have family. See, he's doxing again. I didn't consent for people to know about my BBL. That was not his right to share that.
These people actually lost people who actually care. This person and I said, I just watched your YouTube video. It was well said. I love how these people just want you to raise hell without thinking and quit your job because they aren't in your position. They're so.
By the way, you notice how I watch every single second of his video and he literally does not show his viewer.
All right, I demand you watch this whole stream because if you want the full context, a lot of stuff was referenced earlier, okay? So you better watch the whole thing. Currently, let me see how far I am. I'm at 6 hours and 37 minutes. Put your money where your mouth is.
There's a single second of mine. Just pointing that out.
Even willing to roll the dice.
Just pointing that out.
It's when they're gambling.
You'll be a hypocrite if you don't.
With your chips.
I did mention you earlier too.
Got another one from my uncle, which was very sweet. He probably
my own family member said good things about me. Dude, this is pathetic. What even is this? Why aren't you responding to what we actually said?
This bait
about you. Why are you just telling us how your family
just like the apartment tour video
supports you?
Simple. Stop giving the opposition ammo.
Oh, this is where he's gonna cry and pro clutch again. Oh my God, he's making a game out of talking about Palestine. Meanwhile, this guy's just making up every fucking thing in the fucking world. 100K surgery, all this other shit.
So these trolls can be stop giving the opposition ammo. You work for the opposition. What are you talking about? Your job is to give him ammo. This is
haters make fun of your surgery to remove ethnic features. Like what? That's fucking racist as shit to say in the first place. But please tell me what I removed. Please, and we'll go through old photos of myself and we'll look.
This is actually painful. These trolls can be disappointed.
You're white passing, which means you're trying to be. Is that kind of what they're saying?
I'm not disappointed with you. I don't expect anything from you. They can criticize me, but the moment they twist shit like this, no one twisted anything. We cited facts about what you say and do, or more accurately, what you don't say or do. Because you sit there, you send Zionist propaganda.
Again, you keep saying that. Okay. Fair. Say I sit there and I don't say enough. Okay. But what is everything else in here?
And it's Ethan Klein. And he advocates for
also, I want to know what surgery I got done.
Genocide in your
This dude made an hour video about this? Yeah. He's saying he's not mad. And I'm mad. He made an hour video. This is the second video. I didn't even know there was a first one.
And you do nothing. He openly screams about the fucking Arabs right next to you and you don't say anything. How dare you play the victim here?
I think I said the same thing you said. Didn't I? Didn't you say that if he said the fucking Jews, or if someone else said the fucking Jews, he'd be upset? Isn't that what I said? Okay.
They use as examples to try and show we pro-Palestinians cannot be reasonable. What the fuck does that mean? Why would you want to abide by the standards of the people genociding fucking Palestinians?
Because it's not always about your feelings. It's about sometimes helping the people of Palestine. You know, it's not just about I don't want it. It's not right. Sometimes it's about not throwing a little bitch fit. Sometimes it's doing what you think will impact the most change. Did I condemn resistance? Did I say don't resist? You're not fucking resisting. You're crying online. You're acting like I'm saying, I don't have the same energy I did earlier. I really wish I saved that for him.
To them, Palestinian existence is unreasonable, and your talking point is all that
I didn't say it is.
we need to do is try to be more
You're Zionist, someone says? Well, you're a cockahead. What now?
palatable to people doing the genocide, and then surely the genocide will stop. That's really
too far, AB. Too far. It is just so funny how people go, well, I don't think what Hamas did on October 7th is good, but I just support Hamas's actions overall. And then they go, but you support everything that Israel does in totality because you said that Israel has the right to exist and Israelis have the right to exist.
your talking point. Let me give you an analogy here. One that dumb people like you usually need to be made because you don't know about anything except Nazism. And even then, you don't really know much about it. So I hate having to make these like World War II analogies every single time, but it's unfortunately needed because Americans just don't know anything about the world aside from the Holocaust happened and the Nazi.
What am I deflecting? What am I deflecting? This guy's in fucking fairy tale land, just making up shit. I said, okay, criticize me for not saying more. Okay. What else is he saying? What do you want me to address the 100K surgery?
We're all a little
that I was groomed by Ethan watching since I was 15? Even though Ethan didn't start making videos till I was like 25? Like, what are we talking about here?
Existed, and then like America became the freedom country. That's that now.
Ethan, AB was just a little 9-year-old boy watching Vape Nation videos. And then the next year when he turned 26, he got a job for Ethan Klein. Grooming is absurd.
Narrative. So here, can you imagine a Jew saying in 1938, guys, you need to stop being bad Jews. The Germans are using you as examples that us Jews cannot be reasonable. Stop giving them ammo. Isn't that a ridiculous fucking thing? Like, those people want you dead. Those people are 3 years away from throwing you into death camps with industrial extermination, and you're talking about how you just need to like appeal to their good side and show how reasonable and good you are, aka like how close to whiteness you are.
Stop
which is
feeding
what
into him. He's trying to
AB Ayad is
dissociate
saying
you.
here.
Oh, I'm having a blast.
Isn't that just a ludicrous talking point? Yeah, it is. And it shows how colonized this man's mind is. He is trying so bad to be one of the good ones. He's trying so bad to be as white as possible. And my friend, I think you have achieved it, because no one would ever know that you were Arab unless you told them otherwise.
I'm sorry, but it is just so weird how... Why is like the H3 podcast the one group that for some reason is allowed to be, like, people are allowed to be racist towards? Because say that to any other, like, ethnic minority, like, or just any other, like, group. That's just such a weird thing to say as a fucking Greek Australian.
From the way that you conduct yourself, from the way that you speak, from the way that you look, especially with the plastic surgeries, you have molded yourself into the obedient little dog that the American imperialists and the Zionists want you to be. Congratulations on that. But you should not try to impose that standard onto others.
No.
Thank you.
No. I want all of you pro-Palestinians. You all must join me and get 100K in plastic surgery. They're unhinged and are one of the greatest weapons against the movement. They're used as examples to try and show we pro-Palestinian. Some of your own fans are changing up on you in chat.
The greatest weapons against the movement. People are being thrown into prison all around the world for being pro-Palestine. They're being massacred. And
yeah,
for you,
I stream about it all the time.
The greatest weapon against the movement is people being too pro-Palestine. And people who are, according to you, too rabidly pro-Palestine for Zionist sensibilities. You fucking piece of shit, man. Like, you're
piece of shit, man. No, I'll clarify it for you because clearly you're really stupid. I'll do it again. I'll clarify again. I was saying that Zionists are going to use him and lie about him. I didn't say be good for the Zionists. If you took that out of what I was saying, I think that says a lot about how you feel about Zionists. Are you saying that they're honest when it comes to
you're honestly as bad as Ethan here. You use all the same talking points that he does. There's nothing meaningfully differentiating you from him.
Palestinians cannot be reasonable. Stop giving the opposition ammo. And then I linked my actual video to show what I actually said.
I showed what you said in that video. I played the video in my response to you. I already showed it at the beginning. How dare you lie and say that I did not show what you said? I did. You were just a fucking liar.
This dude was saying...
Friendly reminder, whenever you react to this, it's past 2 a.m. Whatever, just say I'm on meth or something. You probably will anyways. Say I'm on heroin, actually. Sounds cooler.
Yeah, really nasty shit. The fucking paycheck, AB? Fucking pussy. People are trying to...
That's not nasty shit. That's not nasty at all.
It's not nasty at all.
You do Zionist propaganda for a paycheck. That's just blatantly true. That's what you do. Your job is to sit there in silence as Ethan Klein...
Is that your dream job? My dream job would be to,
reads off the Zionist propaganda,
that'd be nice.
Like the Israeli propaganda articles that your job is to send him. You're the researcher, right? That's what you do.
Frame it like he's saying he's going to Harvard, my mom's sister. That's not what he's saying. That's not what he's saying. He's being an asshole, but I don't need that extreme. I don't need.
Impression's getting better.
I don't need
We'll
that.
get there.
I don't need you guys to be that extreme. Yes.
The fact
he
that no one
said,
takes
something
this
like,
BanEmmaPanda guy
translation something.
serious is something. It really is. It really is. Like, if he knows his history and shit, and he knows about the conflict, why not use that? Why are you like doing worse than like drama YouTubers with your bullshit? Like, I don't get it.
Like, fuck your sister, fuck your mom, whatever. By the way, Milhouse, if you're watching, someone was in my chat and wanted us to talk and said, give him some grace. He's going through something with his mom. I said, I don't know what's going on with his mom, but I'll pray for her. I wish her well.
Wow, you're so special. Why don't you address the substance of the criticism? You notice this is a diversion tactic, right? He tries to turn it around to look, I'm so nice to this guy. He was so mean to me, but I'm so nice to him. You see the comparison between us? He's this barbarian, confrontational Arab, not like me, the subservient, nice Arab. And he uses this as an excuse to avoid the actual criticism.
I have no reason to lie. I do not care. I don't care. I don't care. Again, I do not think Milhouse is a barbarian. You, on the other hand, what's worse than a barbarian? That's what I think of you. And not for you being pro-Palestinian.
Which is, you are paid to enable Zionist propaganda. In fact, you're paid to do Zionist propaganda, given that you feed it to even yourself. That was the criticism. That some insult is thrown in after that doesn't change anything meaningfully. You avoid the criticism explicitly by framing yourself as the rational, good Arab who conforms to Zionist standards of what an Arab should be, and this other guy who displays actual emotions regarding the Palestinian...
Bro, your own chat's eating you up? No, it's just the BanEmmaPanda hate Discord probably is up. Hi, girlies. Welcome.
Lebanon issue regarding Israel genociding these countries, who clearly actually...
That is the reason that I felt like there was a level of redundancy in the first, 5 hours of this stream that AB did, because all of their points just keep hitting the same thing over and over again, and it's just so stupid. I don't know why they keep just making the same points over and over again to just be like, you support a Zionist, you don't push back enough, you said this, even though he's explained what he meant. Even if you think that he said this poorly, his explanation is very clear. He was I don't think I played it on this, but all he meant is that when people say things that are abrasive, are super extreme, when people say things that are extreme, it is going to give the other side that is extreme cause then to call them barbaric. Oh, we can now point a finger at somebody who is saying something specific rather than just vague generalities about the way that they act. And you don't want to give anybody ammunition. You can think that he worded it poorly. I probably just worded that very poorly as well. But I think that the sentiment is very clear.
Who insulted you for your...
And a majority of my normal audience probably is asleep because they have lives, they have jobs.
...role in spreading Zionist propaganda, you frame him as a bad, barbaric Arab, while ignoring his actual criticism, which is what I said, him claiming correctly that your role is to spread Zionist propaganda and that you do so for a paycheck.
I'm going to say this. If you guys want to hate, go to YouTube. I will not tolerate it on Twitch.
All of that is true, and you avoid it completely with this dishonest bullshit about how nice you are, in contrast to that mean asshole, how mean he is to call you out for something that you factually do. You assist in the genocide of babies and children. Your job is to help Ethan Klein spread propaganda, enabling that. You can't turn this around into being, look how nice I am and look how mean he is. You slimy fuck.
And the next time I say clip of you, you're saying fuck my mom. But hey, good job. You're doing a good job.
Honestly, you know who wants to fuck your mom? Ethan fucking Klein. Let's play the clip. Your boss sexually harasses your mother on his podcast.
Was it as weird as him talking about
what's weird about love?
Being breastfed by my mother?
There's nobody else that's partaken in your mother's breast milk that loves you the way that I do. And that is a special... What? What do you keep pointing at me?
I'm because you're just smiling. You're so happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I look cute as fuck, man.
Be thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's a good positive
What
memory.
it tastes like? I never tried it.
Sweet, salty.
I can see you thinking I got veneers here, I guess. I got my Invisalign in. I can see it. I love...
This is disgusting.
At least there's something there. That's something. Okay.
Like take a compliment battle and turn it into sucking on my mom's tits.
AB posted a Mother's Day picture of us. The comments were... I didn't quite understand.
I can help you. I'd love to help you,
Okay.
actually.
Shit, I fucking forgot to order a gift for my mom. Hold that thought, Ben Enchilada. Fuck.
Yeah, I think AB... It honestly just... What bothers me the most is that AB and Lena have basically been caught in the crossfire of all of this when there are other people on the on the show, and it just shows that it's this weird level of like purity testing of, well, Love's from Sweden, so it really doesn't matter what he says. Zach's already a Jew, so we know his opinion. Why aren't they, like, especially with the fact, like, Love streams, Love does stuff, and AB does talk about the conflict on his own personal streams, but for some reason he's getting the brunt of the criticism just because of his race.
All right.
I've actually dreamed of helping you.
That's wonderful. There were some.
Okay, I'm not watching any more of this, but you get the fucking point. He has nothing.
Why did you want to watch it? Is there any reality? Hold on, let me ask the BanEmmaPanda fans. Is there any reality that he actually believes that wasn't a bit? Is there any reality? Please, I need.
Now, Kitten Pillar, is that a true story that you just told about your lawyer friend, or is that another marketing story?
To know, I need to know.
Are you just copy pasting me again?
To say about Ethan Klein screeching about the fucking Arabs forcing the Zionists to genocide them. He has nothing to say to defend his mother's honor when Ethan Klein openly expresses his desire to have sex with her live on stream right in front of him. But someone just says, fuck your mom, like, you know, a generic insult. And he has a lot to say.
And you think I really was like, oh no, and I sunk into my chair? Do you really believe that? I was sinking into my chair, thank you very much, because I just got $50,000 in plastic surgery on my face, and I didn't want anyone to see. That's why I was sinking into my chair.
It's called out for sitting there meekly and saying nothing as Ethan Klein rants about the fucking Arabs. He has a lot to say about them. You notice a pattern here? This man is trained and obedient, and I have never seen.
No, I got what you meant. Yeah, it is racist but yeah, no one will ever admit that they're being racist when they're focusing on AB and Lena. When again, they're literally a secondary part of the podcast.
In anyone more trained and obedient than this.
Good job, you know. I'm sure Zionists love you. I'm sure they love you as an example of us Arabs being fucking barbaric. As every fucking person on the internet, every person in the world wants to prove that we're nothing but fucking barbaric animals. You're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job. I will continue to defend you and try to steer away from that narrative.
Guys, I didn't even think they would stretch about this part when people reacted to this, but I was very intentionally in a bathtub for this. And I love that everyone. I heard Mike from PA made a reaction too. Oh my god, I'm not gonna fucking sleep tonight.
You didn't even address what he was saying. He did not address what he was saying at all. He's avoiding the point. He avoids my point in this video. It doesn't even show what I said. And he avoids this other guy's.
He literally posted your W, I'm not gonna lie.
Points as well, which is that he receives money to do Zionist propaganda.
Do I need to break that down for you, you fucking moron? Do I need to break it down for the idiots in your audience? I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt by thinking that there's no way possible y'all are that stupid. There is no way possible that you could have seen that.
This is the most American guy I've ever seen.
And thought that I was saying that anyone.
What the fuck did you say? I'm the most what? American guy you've ever seen? Let me tell you something, buddy.
We're fucking Americans. You take that plane that hit the World Trade Centers and you stick that up somebody's fucking asshole. We're Americans, bitch. Don't you ever fucking forget that. That means we do what the fuck we want to do. We're Americans. Fuck ISIS. Fuck terrorists. Fuck everybody. I hate all you motherfuckers. We're fucking Americans. That means nobody fucking stops us. We want our dick sucked. We get our dick sucked. That's what an American does. Ask the fucking pilgrims. Fuck 9/11. Fuck 9/11. It'll never happen again. We're America. You don't ever have to be afraid again. Fuck them all. We're Americans, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, let me throw up a poll right now.
Here's your creative writing assignment. Let's see how you spin me doing that. I don't want no weak shit. I don't want you saying that, oh, he supports America supporting the genocide in Gaza. I don't want you, any of the bullshit that you try to claim about me. I want you to get creative with it. You could do better.
Who is any Arab who's anti-genocidal is barbaric because it is so clear.
It's clear what you were saying. We know precisely what you're saying.
Hold on, this is Ethan's piss. 1 sec.
Well, let's see your explanation for it because I know why you said it.
What I'm saying I'm defending him. I'm defending him because I don't need people.
You're not defending him at all. You're not defending him. You said verbatim. Zionists love you. They love you because you're an example of us Arabs being barbaric. That is what you said. You don't get to fucking drive that back and claim that you were defending him, you lying fucker.
You lying fucker? I can't even believe what is my life? What is my life? What is my life?
I'm not gonna lie, I also thought AB didn't have pants on when he was leaning back.
Me. Yes, he said nasty shit. He said fuck you. I don't.
You're not even addressing what you
need
said.
people to say that he was implying that he wanted.
You said that he was a great.
Can you refute anything he says?
Yeah, we don't have a thumbnail yet, so 10 minutes might be a little too early. My guess.
What is he saying? Yes.
We're fucking Americans.
We got some optimists in chat today. 15 minutes. 15 minutes or 30 minutes, but yeah, that's an optimistic outlook, I have to say.
You take that.
Sorry. Okay, here. Okay, I'll refute. That was a bit on the show about my mom. I did not get 100K in surgery. I did not get surgery to try to look more white. Yeah.
Great example of a barbaric Arab to be used by the
AB didn't get full facial reconstruction surgery, and that's why he looks exactly the same as he did when he first got on the show. What? What? No.
Zionists to justify genocide.
R word my mom and sister. I don't need that. But you
didn't say that. You're lying about that.
Spin this narrative that I was saying that all Arabs who are anti-genocidal are barbaric. What a piece of shit you are.
Yeah, you look at
that you don't stand up on the show. I said okay.
I heard one rumor of people fluttering in chat saying that I don't believe this because they definitely don't wait for this, but someone was like, they wait for 5,000, they wait for 10,000 every time before they start. And I was like, people are really schizo posting in the chat before the stream. Ethan's really just sitting on the toilet being like, oh God. And people are in the chat going, he's meticulously watching the counter to see for when it hits 10K.
I said it right away. Okay, yeah. I wish I knew more to say more. Next.
Arab who's calling you out for being a professional genocide justifier, 4 days a week. That's what you do live on stream. And in response to that, you said that he was a great example of a barbaric Arab according to Zionist standards. That's what you said. Own your words. How dare you, like, oh, you piece of shit. You throw out a bunch of insults. You never address what you actually said and what we said about it, you lying
What
fuck.
a fucking moron. Actually, I don't know. Choose one. Are you a piece of shit or are you a dumbass? Because those are the only two options possible. You want to attack me? None of that matters. Just don't talk shit about Arabs. Right. It's almost as if that's what the video is about. Listen, you're free to criticize me here, but there is like an IQ requirement to be in chat. For defending an Arab who is...
You said that he was a barbarian and a great example for Zionist use of the barbaric Arab stereotype.
Talk shit about me by saying that I'm saying that... No, I didn't. All Arabs are... By the way, if you don't believe me, here, I got something. Here. You want me to address? Oh my God. Here, you want me to address? Yeah, I'll address. You want me to address what I was saying? Again, what I said was, I'm sure...
No, it's not that I don't think it's a bad theory, but the fact that they'll sometimes show up, like they'll sometimes start the podcast almost an hour late, I think is what proves that wrong. Because there's going to be more people leaving than there are going to be coming in if it says 12, but it's already 12:45.
Zionists love to use you as an example when they're trying to push the narrative that Arabs are barbaric. I will continue to defend you from that. But if you don't want to take it from me, if you don't trust me... Oh my God, I actually put in Milhouse. What the fuck is it? If you don't believe me here, I got someone else that might...
Yeah, for real. Why would he want to leave? He's got babies at home. He's like, well, I don't want to go do a podcast.
Be able to speak on it. Hold on.
Name.
I can't seem to find...
I am in a bathtub.
Hold on.
Master.
I got you. I got you.
Milhouse, they're ending to...
You ready?
How,
take it from this guy.
Say that, but... And they're saying that I'm trying to cause drama. They're trying to fucking cause drama.
Listen to this guy. Let's hear what he has to say about it.
Or translated what I said.
This guy knows his shit. I'm gonna listen.
Hard to control some of these things, you know what I mean? It slipped out. I'm trying to be entertaining. I'm trying to be inflammatory.
This guy knows his shit. I'm gonna listen.
Sometimes Ethan looks like his facial expressions just look so cartoonish. Ethan would be a perfect claymation.
To control some of these things, you know what I mean? It slipped out. I'm trying to be entertaining. I'm trying to be inflammatory. And I said something that I didn't want to say about AB's mom, but I right away, folks, I fucking apologize for it. And I'm like, yeah.
How's one sub to YouTube streamer? Oh, I don't have memberships, but you could just, thank you for the donut, but you could just subscribe for free.
I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. Then someone on the H3 sub.
Okay, he said he shouldn't have said that and he apologized.
Reddit just cut out the first part where I cursed them. They cut out the apology right away. You know what I mean? And then an Israeli guy translated it. An Israeli person translated what I said about AB and tried to make it seem like I was threatening to R-word AB's mom and sister.
Are you serious? That's exactly what AB fucking said. Whoa. Okay. Okay. He said an Israeli guy took his words out of context to make him look bad. I use the term Zionist. He said the subreddit, and that's literally what the fuck I said. That's literally what I said. Did I say you're barbaric?
I swear to God, bro. That is the context. So here, if you
You guys are not serious people.
let's go back to here. So Milhouse goes.
And if that wasn't enough for you, the whole point of me bringing it up.
I mean, yeah. I never take things that are like translated to be as bad as they seem because, for example, like in the UFC, there was like two fighters that kind of, one fighter had to basically apologize to the other because he called him a motherfucker, and the one guy was from Dagestan and was like, in our country, that's you basically, because they have a lot of incest in that country, so it's like, you're calling us out for our incest, you fuck. But they take it literally, so we had to apologize. But that's why it's just like, I don't take those things with too much weight. It's like, obviously he was trying to be disrespectful. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter if he was doing it to be like obviously it would matter, but I honestly don't even read this and see it that way.
One is I was defending him because people were saying that he was saying he wanted to R-word my mom and sister. That's it.
After AB and his family, translation and description.
Chat, slow down, yeah.
Milhouse targets AB's family in his irrational rant stream. He disgustingly says, F your Israeli person have said those things. And again, I apologize to them literally. Immediately.
Why? Why you apologizing? Don't back down. You don't need to be the perfect Arab. Much love to you and Lena. My family's from Detroit. My pops grew up in Dearborn. Oh, shit. Thank you. Appreciate you.
How are you defending him when you can't say his name?
How are you? Fuck you guys. You're very, very, very funny, you guys. You're very funny. You're very funny. I feel like I'm babysitting like kindergartners when I hear this shit. Anti-genocidal are barbaric. What a...
So is it only this one who's barbaric? Is that what you were saying? It was only him who's barbaric.
Fucking disgusting piece of shit you are. You fucking moron. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not gonna back down. You are a joke. You're little...
He needs to legally change his name to Milhouse. Not even because it's all he'll ever be known for. It's because he's referred to himself as Milhouse so much now that like he's gonna start saying it when he's at like coffee shops. They're gonna be like, you know, what's your name? And Milhouse. Oh, I'm sorry, my name's Anthony. And we're like, oh, you're from that cartoon. You're from The Simpsons. No, I'm a big fan. How's your dad? How's his race car bed?
Little fucking crybaby. Anytime anyone tries to say anything to you, throw a little... I'm totally unbothered. I'm not... Did you see me laugh? I'm so... He's not bothering me. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not gonna back... I love this. Please keep making videos. You are a joke. You're a little fucking crybaby. Anytime anyone tries to say anything to you, throw a little bitch fit. How disgusting. How disgusting. You want to criticize me? Say I didn't say...
You're throwing a bitch fit right now. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying enough. You want to say I'm a piece of shit for where I work? Say whatever the fuck you want. But the moment you twist something like this, especially when it's me defending an Arab, it shows how fucking disingenuous you are. And shame on you. And shame on anyone who believes it.
Defending an Arab. Okay. Let's go back and see what he just actually showed.
Good job, man. You're doing a good job. You know, I'm sure Zionists love you. I'm sure they love you as an example of us Arabs being fucking barbaric. As every fucking person on the internet, every person in the world wants to prove that we're nothing but fucking barbaric animals. You're doing a great.
I'll say I learned a very important lesson. Okay, to say things, I have to say it. No, I don't have to. They're gonna take whatever I say and take it out of context. It don't matter.
You know it.
But again, I have no reason to lie. Like I like the worst I can think about someone. I think about you. I think you're scum. I think you harass people. I think you're fucking evil. You're vile.
Yeah, dude, you defended him really fucking well there. by saying that he was a great example for the Zionists of a barbaric Arab for them to use to justify genocide. You really defended him so well here. So let me break this down for you what this is. AB Ayad believes that Arabs need to abide by the standards that the people who want to genocide them give for what an acceptable Arab is. That is what you're saying there. So because this Do Not Worry podcast guy is passionate about Palestine, because he gets angry when he sees AB Ayad, someone who he used to look up to, as like a good example of Arab representation.
He used to look up to him? That's so sweet.
Stuff like that. Sitting there meekly, as Ethan Klein does pro-genocide propaganda, this man, who, by the way, lives in Lebanon, gets bombed by Israel. He criticizes you, yells at you for what you factually do, which is receive...
I'm paying attention. I'm sorry. Just the fact I'm in a bathtub making this goofy faces. It's great.
...need to enable Zionist propaganda. And your response to that was to call him a great example of a barbaric Arab to be used by the Zionists to justify genocide. That is just fucking ludicrous, okay?
You know what? I take it back. He's not a great example. He's not. You're right. You're right. Why? Why waste any time with Milhouse when you have BanEmmaPanda with this endless fountain of fucking psychotic behavior?
It's literally Uncle Ruckus shit. That is all that it is. And it shows how fucked up your brain is, how much you hate yourself. Because for you, it's not that these people have a hatred of Arabs, which is based on them wanting to eliminate them to take their land, based on them being obstacles, for example, to Western imperialism. No, no, no. For you, they hate them because they see them as negative stereotypes, and it is the role of individual Arabs to not abide by those stereotypes, to prove those stereotypes wrong. You know, by not being too passionate about Israel, Palestine, or in this case, by something as petty as just not calling you out for your role in enabling genocide in the H3 podcast. Basically, for you, a good Arab is what you are. A silent Arab who sits there obediently by a Zionist, getting a paycheck from him, sending him pro-Israel...
Taking clips out of context, lying crazy, making fuck this guy.
...propaganda articles, and not... proving the Zionists right with their stereotypes of the Arab barbarian by showing a little bit of emotion or like actually fighting back or anything like that.
Listen, bro. Listen, if you think so highly of Zionists that I need to explain what I was saying when I said that, I thought it was implied, but if I need to explain that, I think you need to take a look in the mirror at your perception of Zionists. Because, again, my whole point was him being used. I did not say you need to be a perfect example. I did not say don't resist. Let's not forget, he wasn't arguing for Palestine. He was calling me out. Thank you. God bless.
No, what you got to do is sit next to a Zionist and enable his every move. I just dissected your entire being. And of course, you'll never...
I'm dead. You killed me. Facts and logic.
...respond to it. You know?
Owned, beat, bettered, bested, absolutely cucked.
Not even responding to me in the first place. You're not showing a single fucking thing that I said in the actual video that I made on this. So your 2-minute long expletive-filled rant, like you genuinely thought that I would be intimidated by that I would be a little bitch and I would cry about it? No.
Yeah, just so you guys could see. He just hit my 2-minute rant. He's at 38 minutes. He's not bothered.
Oh, all that I'm doing is
get some more laughs in there, buddy. Then I'll believe you.
Iterating what I said about you in the first place because you never actually responded to it. That's how easy this is.
I could see you losing it and crying like a little fucking baby. God,
That's what you're doing right now.
I knew it. I fucking got him. Got you, bitch. Who's the Joker now?
It's a level of projection.
I know you will with community posts and whatnot, but it won't be as beautiful as just seeing you cry live. And this isn't the first time. Just to give, I'm not trying to go in on Milhouse. I'm over Milhouse, but let me just give you even more context to this specific situation. This is not the first time I've defended him after he said horrible shit either about me or about other.
You keep calling it horrible shit. It doesn't matter what he said about you. What he said about you is true. That he threw in some insults, which are warranted, by the way, given your role in enabling genocide propaganda, doesn't change the fundamental truth of what he said about you. Why don't you defend yourself from the allegations that he's making, which is that you enable genocide for a paycheck?
People, for those of you who don't know, Mike from PA, this white dude from PA.
My definition is the belief that Israel should exist through the apartheid regime, through indiscriminately treating Palestinians like second-rate citizens. Yeah.
Okay, was talking shit and saying,
oh, he's white.
BanEmmaPanda makes me want to fall asleep. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like once you get past the like, oh, he's so scary. He really is just a little bitch. AB's so right.
Oh, he's white. That must make what he says about you wrong.
I am a disgrace to my people. I'm ashamed. They're ashamed of me.
You know, I think BanEmmaPanda and Mike from PA could be in like a stoner comedy together. That's what I think. That's like where they probably do the best. Is just drop all the politics stuff, drop all the hatred, just pick up a blunt, go try and find your car or whatever the fuck. or go to White Castle or something.
Talking shit and saying,
oh, he's white. Oh, he's white. That must make what he says about you wrong.
I am a disgrace to my people. I'm ashamed. They're ashamed of me. Whatever the fuck. And I made me upset because I'm like, who are you as a white guy to say that?
Oh, he's white guy, right? He's just white.
And that's Israel proper. Also, I believe all of Israel.
You can't actually.
Do you actually care about what I'm saying, or y'all just trying to get a clip?
What he says, all you can do is point out who said it. Oh man, you do everything to avoid the point, don't you? You never respond directly to what people are saying. You get a paycheck to enable Zion.
I saw a post. Let me see if I can pull it up. It was pretty funny talking
And it's
about
propaganda. I can see why you're afraid to debate me on this, because you fucking know if you were confronted with live pushback, you wouldn't fare very well, would you? Just like your boss.
I'm a disgrace to my people, and my people are disappointed with me. Who are you to say that? I understand he's white. I appreciate him.
Who are you to say that? You're white.
Palestine. God bless. I'm okay with him criticizing.
He can't actually prove it wrong. All that he can do is say you shouldn't be allowed to say that because you're white.
For whatever the fuck you want. But who are you to speak on behalf? I would.
Oh well, this was also interesting. Someone did the Ethan Hassan debate stats. They watched the full debate one more time and tallied up Hassan's various repetitive behaviors. If anyone on the Snark Reddit or whatever wants to do something similar with Ethan, you're welcome to do so. Hassan dodged 30 questions. Hassan did 64 fake laughs, 2 of which were the signature fake cackle. Hassan went Ethan like a disappointed mother 35 times. Hassan went on a tirade trying to steamroll over Ethan for an extended period of time on 13 occasions. Hassan tried to cast doubt on Ethan's position on Israel committing a genocide 24 times. Hassan brought up Ethan's supposed deplatforming campaign against pro-Palestinian creators 12 times. Looking back, there were a few other stats I could have counted, like snide comments, but I think this is enough. I thought that was pretty interesting. Oh, we got a thumbnail. Talk about jump scare. What happened? Can I have him now? LMFAO. James Charles, biggest controversy yet. He's so back. H3 show number 147. And it's already got a dislike. That's James. James Charles came in and said, fucking bastard. But let me see if I can find this other Reddit post.
I would give Mike from PA a big smooch on the forehead before even getting within.
Oh, here we go. Here it is. The math. At this rate, Ethan and Hassan responding. At the rate Ethan and Hassan respond to each other, I am afraid humanity will not survive to see the resolution, and I have some math to prove it. At their current pace of reacting to responses and videos, I fear we will not see the end of the drama in our lifetime, or many lifetimes for that matter. But just how many responses can we expect to live through? Ethan reacting to the content deputy, 3 hours to cover 18 minutes, 10 times multiplier. Hassan reacting to the content nuke, 9 hours to cover 60 minutes, 9 times multiplier. At current rates, one more layer. Ethan reacting to content nuke reaction, 11 hours times a 10 times multiplier. Theoretically, reaction time projection, 4.6 days. Hassan reacting to Ethan's responses, but so on and so forth. And basically, it would add up to 918 years. Ethan will be over 150 years old, responding to the response of the response of the response of the response. So we can keep going. We can keep it going forever. But is it worth it? Is it really worth it?
Fucking bad empanada.
The answer is yes.
For my people and you, Milhouse.
Your people. You're speaking on behalf of your people constantly, all the time. Who are you to speak on behalf of Palestinians?
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you for saying that.
Palestinians.
Lana's done a stellar job. Yeah, Lana's kicking ass. Appreciate you, Lana. Again, please don't ever feel obligated. I'm hardly even looking up there, so don't.
The girl's Kayla Malik. I've never heard of her. Hi, sisters. Real. I don't know who that is. Oh, she makes piercings? Interesting.
Yeah, thank you.
Or you just said you like her piercings. Oh, okay. I thought because James Charles, does merchandise. I thought maybe, but yeah, the piercings are cool.
Who, by far, in the majority, have opinions that are massively counter to yours. What if I
up and you're like, well, as a Lebanese guy, I'll say you're a disgrace to our people. I was like, okay, dude.
And thank you so much. We moving up in the world. Subscribe if you haven't already. I really do appreciate everybody that stopped in. And fuck you, Ethan, for saying that I shouldn't say that. Remember to like and subscribe. Smash that fucking like button right now. Give it a big old smash. And subscribe if you haven't. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My birthday is this Friday. Let's go. But thank you so much, everybody that stopped in. Yes.
And then I said something about it on my stream. And I said, even though you said horrific shit, and that was referring to his...
He's just trying to make this interpersonal. This is Ethan Klein shit here. He's ignoring what it's actually about, which is him helping Ethan spread genocide.
Oh, shit. That was my
fault. It's her story time. Okay. That makes sense.
I want to say shit, like also.
Oh, Papa Gut reacted to her story time. Okay.
Okay, it's like right here. But again, just a friendly reminder. He's freaking out and crying. This isn't my response, and I didn't even know he made a video about me at the time. I still don't want to do that because you're...
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we get it, dude. You're such a great guy. You're on a higher level than these people. You're not stooping to their level. Yeah, dude, that's what this is all about. It's not actually about you spreading genocide propaganda. He's trying to turn this into like nothing more than like an insult-ridden shouting match. And he's like, you know what?
I do have a Discord, but the way I've set it up right, I just started memberships and stuff. There's not much going on right now. I'm working on a longer video that I'm going to release at the end of the month. I'll just give it... There's not that many people in here, so it's fine. I'm doing a video on Charlie Kirk that I'm going to do towards the end of the month. So my membership is going to allow people insight into that, some members-only streams where I'm going to do some research. And then also a Discord, but obviously do what you gotta do. It's fine. But yes, that is there as well. We're moving up in the world. I now have memberships and donations available. So I'm officially a real YouTuber.
BanEmmaPanda is Greek, by the way, not Arab. I go pee. Now what? Here, I'll put every time I walk away. I'll put on. Wait, do I have? Ooh. The three amigos right there. The three amigos.
I will say, if you want to send me something, if you want to just send it to me on Instagram, it's just at @CapandQuasar, the same way as my name. Obviously, there's not that many people in here now, so I'll probably be able to see Instagram posts easier. But eventually, that might get harder.
You guys.
But yeah, if you want to send it on Instagram, I can see it there.
That's the squad. Go piss, girl. I know. I need to.
Cap and Quiz are all one word.
Go pee, Jenny.
True. Yeah, if you want to send me a link, just send it through my Instagram, at Cap and Quasar, all one word. Sorry, I thought I should probably say it correctly in full.
Oh my god, why? Okay, sorry.
On that motorcycle.
Yeah, I loved how you were just accepting of my family, like you were understanding and like you weren't judgmental. Like we come from a city. I think that's one reason that we both like.
Thank you, Beppis. Welcome to Quasar's Cadets. I had to come up with names. I tried my hardest.
Really, we're drawn to each other.
I don't know why I won't let me go full screen. All right, be back.
Because everyone in our hometown's so judgmental, but we weren't like that with each other. And I love that like you were accepting of like Tim, for example. Like even though one of the first times you met him, I kind of trolled you a little bit, and we were shooting something, and I told him, I think it's better if you guys don't meet until it's on camera. And I was practicing with the green screen. I was like, yeah, just do it on camera. And I told Tim, I was like, just I forgot what I told Tim. I told him do something stupid, like yell real loud. And you just went with it, and you were cool. And I thought that was awesome.
Come with me.
Who are you?
Hey, come with me.
I love how you were always so positive. Like when your car got broken into, your house got robbed, and your parents got divorced all in the same week. Somehow you're still
I got a
smiling
new
through all of that.
subscriber. That was a little loud.
Take what?
Just take whatever money I make tomorrow, whether it's 60 or 150. Take whatever it is.
I'm gonna trade.
You pushed me out of my comfort zone. Like roller coasters, for example, I was deathly afraid of those. And
You're still afraid of roller coasters?
I mean, but I like it.
You faced it.
I face it. Yes, I face it. And I love the thrill.
Since the beginning, our relationship has been nothing like any relationship I've been in prior.
It wasn't, man. I knew. You somehow knew because men, am I right? So true.
or any relationship I've ever seen, to be honest. We just kind of always have been helpful.
Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, I want to make sure I wasn't missing an eye. Thank you, Tiffany 2 Trill, for Quasar's Cadets. It's happening.
I don't think
Oh,
we've
it's
ever fought.
going? We're live? We're live. Go check it out, everybody. Oh my God, this is an interesting start. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. It is now time for the podcast, so go check it out. Thank you, everybody that came in. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. This is Cap and Quasar signing off. You won the poll. Good job. You won the poll. Yay! You can now brag about being the winner of the poll. Again, thanks everybody for coming in, and thank you to my new members. Bye.